1 minute. Hello again, friends and loyal WulffPack members. Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Although I've just realised I haven't opened the game yet. The home of professional streaming. That is what we are. At least I've got TeamSpeak open. So at the very least, let's actually boot up the game, because I just realised I completely forgot to do that. You guys are unmuted, by the way, now.
yeah, you know.
I am the illustrious leader.
Yes, glorious yet incompetent. I'll tell what the reason being is I haven't actually even started my coffee yet.
Oh
no, you need a coffee. Oh, that's it. What's wrong with you?
This is why I haven't had my coffee yet. Everything's going pear-shaped already. And yes, as you can see, we are on Distant World 2, but right now I am taking a detour to go and probe Planet Bob. So that is what we're doing today. I feel like a complete pleb already. But then again, it's not like it isn't par for the course. Anyway.
Wow, Super's not here to see anything.
He will be.
He was on earlier.
How many jumps have I got left to find Bob? I've got 50 jumps left to go and find Bob.
Frameshift drive charging.
I've already scanned this system, I believe. I'm not planning to stop and scan too many things, but I am going to go and just get to Bob, scan him, get back. Because Bob, for those of you who may be unaware, is the Earth-like planet that I found with 2 Earth masses and metal-rich rings. I then subsequently got blown up because I went AFK and lost my Diamondback Explorer when finding him, and then had to message Frontier Support to find out where the hell I was to go and find it again. Thankfully, they were very nice. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to swap over to our new... what's the word I'm looking for? Analysis mode. That's what we're after.
Fuel sweeping complete.
There we go. So, let's see. We'll throttle down, have a quick look. Oh, looks like we've got some gas giants in the system. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the gas giant wavelength. We've also got some icy bodies and some high metal content worlds. I'm not bothered too much about a lot of it. Let's have a look. Here we go. Where are we? No, that's something else. Where are the high metal bodies? There's the high metal body. Those are the ones that are either going to be icy worlds. There we go. High metal content world. Very nice. Let's see, we got any more? No, those are all going to be ices, aren't they? So let's change the tuner a little bit over. Oh wait, maybe these are actually gas giants. No. So what the heck? Right, let's fiddle with the knobs a little bit more. Wait, that came out wrong. There we go. So it is an icy body. I was right, but I'm not generally interested in icy bodies right now. Hello there, Emergent. How's it going? Your voice is so nice. Ever thought about becoming a voice actor? Funnily enough, believe it or not, I actually did once apply to be a voice actor. I failed horribly, but you know, don't try, don't get. Oh, that's good. Oh, good coffee. Oh.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, Ash says she wants to try being a voice actress. Although, at least I think that's what she was saying. I've just quickly glanced. You're at Amiga at the moment? Yeah, I was at Amiga. I jumped from Jonai to the Amiga point in 1.5 hours. But right now I'm taking a 6,000 light year diversion, which I'm hoping to finish on this stream.
Fuel sweeping complete.
Well, this is my first stream, I think, of Distance World 2. I'm not sure though. Sorry, what was that, Vince?
I was going to say, I'm trying to race you back. I'm heading to Jonite to pick up my combat ship to head back.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing really of interest in this world. Looks like some rocky and icy worlds. I love the fact I can just look at the FSS and gauge roughly what's here. And then decide, am I going to stay here? Am I going to look for some stuff? If yes, I will stay. If no, I'm buggering off. Because I know roughly around about where the Earth-like spectrum is. So if I don't see anything around there, or the Earth, Water World, Ammonia World, I'm not going to bother overly. I mean, I could try looking for other things, but I've done so much exploring. I'm not too fussed. I'm already elite in exploration. The main thing I'm after at the moment is probing Bob and getting back to the mining area.
User joined your channel.
And there we go, Emergent. How is it going?
Hello. Nothing special. I just decided, okay, now I'm at Omega and I'm now going around a little bit, go out. Are you in the private group?
I'm in the Wolves of Jonai private group.
Yeah, okay.
I would be in the FleetCom private group, but I suspect there's going to be too many people in there. I might get a little bit of server lag. So
no.
I thought, well, maybe not. I don't know. I like my group. It's mine. It's my own. I'm precious.
Definitely. Illusion.
Yes, well, I was doing my very bad Golem impersonations on Super's stream last night, and apparently he was incentivizing people to clip it. But Super's a git like that. But then again, I ended up having to leave last night's stream because of just how many cat memes were flying around. Danger.
Yes.
Yes.
And the point being?
Yesterday I was streaming 7 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was with multi-crew with my friend. We went together. I mean, it was fast, man. You know, I was just jumping, looking around. He was scanning already, and it was just, you know, system by system.
There it is. There's the gas giant. Yeah, no. I mean, I like the idea of scanning system per system, but I'm not going to do it on this account. If I do anything like that, it's going to be on Commander Mel Reynolds when I eventually get back around to doing more stuff with him. Because right now I am considering starting making videos again. I just need to sort out some new video editing software, because I've cut out my subscription to Adobe. But either I'll figure something out.
Yeah, my plan is also. Yeah, my plan is also like that. Okay, I'm now collecting all my streams, and after that I will cut video from this.
Aye. Well, I'm thinking of doing a video series on. Oh, I forgot this. I forgot the game again now. I was playing it again the other day and I forgot the name of it. Subnautica, that one. Because Ademus here did put in some good hard work making me a video intro for that, and I never ended up using.
Yes, grumble. I thought it was a very good intro.
It was a very good intro, but especially considering that hopefully the Try again, yeah. Hopefully the expansion's going to be coming out sometime this year. Because that'll be nice. Right, so as we said, for those of you who may not have been around earlier in the stream, we are on the Distant Worlds 2 expedition, though I am taking a detour at the moment to go and probe a planet that I discovered a couple of years ago, actually. Back during my Jack of Diamonds or something, Ace of Diamonds, I can't remember what it was. It was something to do with diamonds, bloody exploration mission that I was doing. Can't remember for the life of me what it was. But we found an Earth-like, 2 Earth masses, and high metal content rings. And I was the first to discover it. I didn't bother scanning anything else in the system, so the rest of the pack went and grabbed everything else, especially black here. Yeah.
I think the really good thing with Distance Worlds too, we've all got our own little goals. We've all got our what we want to achieve, which is kind of fun. I mean, personally speaking, I want to get to the point where Dr. Kai just kind of goes sighs and goes, "We bring the wolves."
You're just gonna bet you're gonna wear him down through pure persistence.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hello, RJ. How's it going?
Oh, fine. Slept well. Ordered a new phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate phones. I really, yeah.
Frameshift drive.
But yeah, it's about time after 6 years sticking to the same phone. It's really dying on me.
No, it seems like you do the same thing I do.
Yeah,
I buy a phone and
are-
then wait for it to fall apart. Sorry, carry on.
Yes, I treat them as a tool, not as a fashion thing like
Yeah,
other people do.
very much so. Hello there, Kayla Nathan and UN. UN 1K544. You know, I'm just going to call you on. How are we doing today? How is everybody new in chat doing today?
Fuel sweeping.
As you can see by the stream title, I'm going to go and probe Bob. It's been a while since he's been discovered. He needs good probing.
Fuel sweeping complete.
Buy him a drink first.
I did.
Sorry, that came out wrong. Bait him out, shoot him right.
Well, I've got a bottle of rum over there. I've got a bottle of Jägermeister up there.
No, we're not doing Jaeger.
No, not on stream. No. We all remember what happened last time we did Jaeger on stream.
No,
Yeah.
we don't remember.
Well, okay, not everyone remembers. It's the stream we don't talk about.
Yeah,
The bucket remembers.
Bottle rolled a perfect 10.
Yep, it did. It's unique. Oh, right, okay.
System scan complete.
Oh.
Fuel sweeping.
That was a very quick system scan complete. Apparently there's very little in the system. So maybe a start. Oh, there we go. We just topped off our fuel tank. We just went over from the main tank to the reserve tank. Or the main tank to the usage tank. I have no idea what the actual terminologies are there. But right. The what, sorry?
Flight tank.
The light tank.
Flight.
Right, okay. Personally, I prefer the tank destroyer, but there we go.
4, 3, 2,
My first tier 10 tank was the T110E4. So pure tank destroyer. Although it wasn't the best. I prefer the E3 actually, but there we go. But yes, no, because I actually started off with a bit of a handicap in the Distant World 2 because I ended up being a little bit behind everybody else.
sweeping complete.
Well, let's have a look. Nah, nothing interesting in this system. And ended up having to play catch up with 5,500 light years, or 71 jumps, which I managed in an hour and a half. Because right now we've got 40 jumps left
Frameshift drive charging.
to Planet Bob. Now I'm taking a bit of a gamble at the moment because I'm hoping somebody doesn't have a longer jump range than me. And just starts off, tries to get to Bob and try and scan it before I can. That'll not be fun.
Well, it could have been scanned already.
No, it hasn't, I checked. Well, it might have been, but the data hasn't been sold yet, which is what I'm intending to do on this stream.
Well, if that happens, we all know the name.
We do, and then I can get my internet sources, find out who they are, and go and send the hit team.
Fuel sweeping. Fuel sweeping complete.
Let's have a quick look. No, nothing.
Frameshift drive charging.
I do love how this ship is actually set up. I mean, everybody else was doing the mining community goals last night, and I really can't be bothered with mining at the moment. I wouldn't mind detonating some things, but they don't sell a lot of the stuff that we want for that. Yeah, Sunday was a rough start with everyone jumping at the same time. Yeah, it was. We crashed after. I don't know. This is the second stream of Distant Worlds because we did stream the original, the very first bit, our first jump, and then we crashed. That was hilarious.
It was
What have I done?
it was kind of like offline for about half an hour, and then after that another like 15-20 minutes. It was
there we go.
temperamental. But it got back up quite quick.
Right, note to self, it is actually possible to accidentally hit the surface scanner when you're throttled up, you're just not travelling fast enough, and then all of a sudden you've got to hit the return button the exit button. Otherwise, you end up face first in the star, which I nearly just did.
Chaos.
Hello.
Now I'm automatically hosting you on Twitch.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Greatly appreciate
I
it.
just set up. I'm still learning this shit. It's so new for me.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm still working out a lot of new stuff every so often as well, so it's fine. I mean, I only worked out how to use the new FSS scanner a couple of days ago.
No, so anyway, just because in that case, Hungarian community can see you.
All right, awesome sauce. I used to live with a Hungarian girl.
Fuel sleeping.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I lived in London, she was dating a Kiwi.
Fuel sleeping complete.
All flightless bird.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
of my
not
best
quite.
friends
It was
is
New
in
Zealand.
Korea.
Yeah, it's good when in winter time they can go home for the summer.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, the amount of times I had to play marriage counsellor there was hilarious. Apparently they're still going strong though, so that's good. You was under London Bridge after a long night. Oh yeah. No, when I lived in London, I used to live in Wimbledon. We lived in a big house share. First it was gay household, and then it was international household. Because originally I was the only straight guy in there, and then after that I was the only English guy in there.
So you were amongst the Wombles.
I was, indeed, yeah.
Oh, just like the Wolves of Johnny then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuel sleeping complete.
Dating a Kiwi. I know what you mean by it, but it does sound odd at first hearing it. It does, doesn't it? The only reason I said Kiwi is actually I forgot which country it was. I forgot. But let me just preface this by saying that my geography is terrible. I managed to misplace my own hometown on a map once. But that was because I forgot. I have a similar thing with left and right as I do with east and west. I often forget which side they are. So I got the right elevation on the map. I just flipped it to the wrong side of the country by accident.
Yep.
Super posted that earlier.
Yeah, don't be
It's most funny.
I'm not going to be watching that on stream because otherwise the sound will come up and I don't trust it.
Yeah, don't be
Yeah,
a
you
pilot.
don't want to watch it.
Fuel sleeping.
I'll check it later, Black.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
Just don't be a pilot.
Right, let's quickly check. Oh, wait, this might be something in the Earth-like scale. Earth-like world. What's that? Ammonia world scale. Oh, it seems like there's an ammonia world in this system. Right, where is it? It's not necessarily here. Where is it? Come on, ammonia worlds. There it is. Right, which way is it? It looks like it's this way. Yep, there we go. Looks like we found an ammonia world. There we go. Not bad. It's the only ammonia world in the system because that wavelength is now completely empty. We've also got gas giants, at least 2 types by the look of it. We've also... Oh, wait, we might have an Earth-like world as well, then. Right, let's see. Let's zoom out.
No, there is not. I think there is a gas giant on it.
No, I think it is actually an Earth-like. I'll have a look and see. If it is, that'll be really nice.
Maybe.
Like I say, it's possible, so we're checking. Because there is a waveform in the Earth-like spectrum. Ah, that might be it. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there is.
Oh,
yeah,
no, that's a rocky ice world.
Yeah, Chaos. Just if you haven't found out yet,
So
in
no,
the
it wasn't.
system map, you can switch the layout of the system map to orrery,
Oh, right.
which gives you a far better overview of the system.
Oh, right. I didn't know I could do that. We'll have to have a look into that in a bit. Because I'm just jumping out of this system.
I just cheat and go to the other map sometimes. You know, oh, look at that. Not worth scanning. Keep going. Oh, that looks like an Earth-like. That doesn't do what you're doing.
But yeah, no, as long as I can find something that's roughly like Earth-like or ammonia or water world, then I'm interested. before that, I'm not really that fussed.
Fuel sweeping.
That was a very short hop.
System scan complete.
And that was
System
a...
scan complete. System scan complete.
Alright, okay. Don't need to get over ambitious there, computer. Alright, fine.
Shift drive charging.
Let's get the hell out of here. How many more jumps we got? 34. And then, as soon as we finish that, we'll head straight back and sell the data. Because I just want to be the first one to both discover and map Planet Bob.
Are you going back to Omega?
Yeah, I imagine so, yeah. Because it's 2,000 light years closer than Joe Knight. Because I am still planning to carry on with the Distant Worlds. The only issue is it seems it takes a bit longer than I'm used to. I like picking a direction and just going that way.
Yeah, I would do the same. I know that, but this area is already so much discovered. A lot of people are going to Colonia and to Segei, and that's why I'm detouring every time. But I wanted to keep the pace of the bunch of people.
Yeah.
Who's are there?
Well, to be honest, I've been exploring around this area for just a few hours, and when you go like 200 light years in any direction, you find a whole bunch of systems never been discovered. So it's maybe you just got unlucky, but at the 5,000 light year border you find a whole lot of systems that haven't been discovered so far.
Yeah, no, it's if you're in a certain area, there will be a sphere around there that's been picked clean almost. But as soon as you go past a couple of 100 light years to 1,000 light years or something, it's going to be almost not discovered at all.
Yeah, especially when you go for the obvious things like big stars, shiny stars.
Yeah.
If you go for the more subtle things, people tend to leave them alone.
No, they do.
Nope, be right back.
Alright. I mean, the things that are most likely being looked at are like the G-type stars, the O-types, the S-types, the B-types, the black holes, the neutron stars, the white dwarfs. Those kind of things are always going to be picked clean, almost.
Go for Ks also sometimes. Okay, they have a shorter life zone. I mean, much more. But if you can catch a system with a K star and with a lot of planets,
yep.
mostly there are terraformables.
Yeah. Right, there is a gas giant in this system somewhere. Where's the orbital line? There it is. So let's follow the orbital line. Oh wait, is that it? No. There it is. Somewhere. Is this it? That is indeed. It's a pink one. It's one of Super's gas giants. And that's the only gas giant in the system.
What, Super left a gas giant behind?
Apparently so. Yeah. But still trying to decide what I want to do with Ducky at the moment. Whether or not, because I've only done like 2 episodes of season 4, whether I just want to start that over or just continue from where I was, because she's only in like a D-rated Viper at the moment. There's no point starting from scratch again. I might as well just continue. But I was tempted to go and get her a crate Mark II, but they're not as good as they're not what the kind of ships that I'm used to flying. I'm used to flying shield tank ships, where I'll just sit in front and face tank everything, because that's my style, and everyone gets. Tell you what makes me laugh. I saw a recent comment on one of my videos going, "Oh, what a surprise! You've got your pips in the exact same way you always do." It's like, what can I say? I know I fly the way I'm used to.
Well, you could always go for a more Thargoid focused thing, maybe.
Yeah. Could always go and become a Thargoid hunter. We'll have to see. I'm not entirely sure what to do at the moment. Right now, I don't know what it is. I'm still not sure if I really want to start making videos again. I do and I don't, because they take so much time and effort, which I really want to be spending on other things right now. But I also miss being part of a bigger part of the community.
Or you could do just make one once a week or something like that.
I could do. I'll have to see what happens.
Try to make it. Think about it. Try to fit it into your thing so you can make it simplified, so you still can be a part of the community. And you need a green screen back up and running.
Oh right. Well, I still have the green screen. It's just that the lighting that I've got is terrible for it. The lighting in this apartment is absolutely horrendous. I mean, I've managed to get it just right at the moment so you can't see anything in my background. Bearing in mind everything in the all the walls and everything are painted white, so I've managed to get the lighting just perfect so you can just see me. So that's great. So I'm just messing with the microphone at the moment. Ah, no, not crashing into a star again.
Fuel sweeping.
At some point we're going to have a neutron boost, so I'm looking forward to that.
Fuel sweeping complete.
Again?
Hey? What do you mean again?
Crashing in the star again?
Yeah, you know me, I like crashing into stars. Let's see, how far are we away from a neutron boost? There's a fuel star. Oh, it looks like we're quite a ways away. Looks like the neutron boost is pretty much right near to the final destination.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, yeah. Now, I'm curious to find out what people would like to see if I did start up a new start up Zero to Hero again, because that was by far one of my fan favorite series, the new noob friendly series. Apparently, though, people were complaining towards the end because I stopped explaining as much as what I was doing, just because it was so much force of habit for me just to do it normally without explaining at that point. But I'm so used to streaming these days that it's a very different way of creating content.
Frameshift drive charging.
You know what, let's have a quick look. Nope, nothing useful, nothing interesting in this system.
Charging.
Inner Orion Spur. Alright. Is that the... Oh, that's the area in space we are in at the moment, I suspect.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
That's a thought.
Well, just as an idea, you could record your streams and then break them down into tutorials where you explain what you're doing as you're doing it, for people to get the reason behind things.
I could do.
Scan complete.
I'm also wondering whether or not I want to start doing first impressions videos again. I'm not really sure about all this.
Frameshift drive charging.
One of the things I definitely don't want to start doing again, although I probably will, if I do end up making videos, I'll probably end up doing anyway, is the job like I know. Yeah, I know what you mean there, Kaelin. I wanted to give it a try, see if I enjoy it again. But the hello there, SWAT. How's it going? But yeah, one of the things I don't want to do is the ship kit reviews and stuff again, because I hated making those videos at one point just because the amount of editing that went into them was ridiculous.
Fuel sweeping complete.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. 26 more jumps.
Frameshift drive
Actually, you know what? Let's quickly check. That's going to be a gas giant.
Frameshift drive charging.
Not fussed with that. But I found it amusing. We were just on the cusp between Earth-like and rocky ice world in one system. It turned out to be a rocky ice world. Pretty good. Still making obscene amounts of credits with the Void Opal Rush. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I have heard that it is absolutely ridiculous the amount of money you can make with it. If it's still good by the time I get back, I might give it a go my own self. Maybe Ducky will give it a go. Try and get herself into a big ship quite a bit quicker.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
The computer's getting over eager again. I forgot the name of my bloody Kovas at the moment as well.
Frameshift drive charging.
But it's the one that sounds a little bit like a deeper voiced Jarvis. I like him. But yeah, no, the thing is I was really hoping that the exploration and mining changes would make the game a lot more interesting for me. I mean, the exploration changes I'm kind of enjoying at the moment. You've gone from 3.1 billion to 6.1 billion in about 10 runs. Oh, not bad. I'm still on less than 2 billion. But right now, the only thing I want to do at the moment is do a bit more combat. Mainly because I am still only deadly in combat. The other two, I'm elite in the other two, apart from obviously the CQC rank, but there's very few people are ever going to be elite in CQC.
Frameshift drive charging.
Void Earth mining is still viable. I think they fixed the abrasive blaster 2 times bug. Yeah. I did hear about that. I'm kind of glad in a way that I wasn't mining with that, because that feels very exploity to me. And I generally try to play without using any exploits if I can. The worst things I ever did was the Imperial Slave mining back when Imperial Slave trading even. Back when Power Play first came out, and you take them from one power space to another power space and make obscene amounts of money on that. Well, at least obscene amount of money's for that era of the game. But I've been playing Elite ever since pre-launch, so I've been playing this game for a long time. Slave mining, yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh yeah.
That sounds funny, yeah.
It does, yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's what happens when, well, I finished the coffee now.
So this is what's happening when you're awake. Okay.
Yeah, this is what's happening when I'm awake. Yeah, very much so. Well, let's put it this way, it's better than when I'm asleep. Or when I'm not awake, like, yeah, drill 'em good. Aye. But the question is this better or worse than when I took that Type 9 full of beer and crashed it into a planet and everyone was really upset with me for a while? I'm pretty sure that beer crater is still there. It was a Type 9 completely full of beer, and we just detonated on the side of a 7G planet.
Everything's full of frozen foam.
Yeah. Let's see. Nope, nothing in this system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Funnily enough, it's still a video up on YouTube. I'm trying to remember what the hell it was called. It was like landing on like 6G or 7G or high G world or something. It took me ages to find the video myself. And these are my videos. If it was a Craft Ale, you'd be upset. If it was Foster's, you'd be like, give you an award for service to mankind.
Organised you are.
Fuel scooping.
I don't know, it just said beer. So I'm assuming it was some mass-produced crap.
Fuel scooping complete.
I mean, personally, I usually drink Turbog, which is a Danish beer. But living in Norway, that's one of the things that you just end up drinking over here if you weren't originally a beer drinker, which I wasn't. I used to be a cider drinker until I moved to Norway and found out that everyone considers cider over here a gay drink.
Okay.
Yeah, especially since all the ciders available over here are usually Swedish and like super sweet.
Oh, I hate those. Yeah.
I know, no, yeah. I mean, give me my old dry ciders any day.
Yeah, of course, but in Vienna we got Summersby, which tastes like candy. That's wow.
Yeah, no, it tastes a bit more too much. A lot of the ones over here taste like Alco Pops. I mean, you can find the occasional Magners or Bulmers, which are really kind of like quiet. They're all right, but they cost an absolute arm and a bloody leg. Let's see. No, nothing in this system either.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, the Downton Brewery Dark Delight best ale ever. All right, I'll take your word for it. But like I said, I never used to be a beer drinker. I mean, my uncle tried to get me into Guinness at one point. It's not. I don't like it. But one of the things I can drink is Newcastle Brown Ale. Yeah, it's as dark as Guinness, but surprisingly sweet and tastes like a mix of Christmas pudding and dark chocolate. Oh, it's a hipster beer. Right, okay, now I get it.
Brown, that used to sell really well in the late 80s.
It did, yeah. It sold quite well where I used to go in the late 90s. When I was actually, it wasn't the late 90s, it was the early 2000s when I started drinking properly. I'm 35, by the way. I'm older than I look.
It will catch up with you.
It won't. I plan to live forever.
Only the good die young.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I plan to live forever, because I'm an asshole. You miss Enigma. It was Guinness Lager. Didn't last long. Oh right, okay. Can't say as I know too much about that one, because like I said, back when I first started drinking, it was all about the ciders and stuff. I mean, I made myself sick once on Strongbow. That was a bad night. I can't drink it. I've never been able to drink it since. When you end up face down an antique rug, and then horrible things happen after, and your brother ends up having to drag you out of a pool of your own filth and clean you off. Yeah, that's fun. Yay, good night.
Fun time.
Yes.
I can still remember the day where the earth was still spinning the next morning.
Yeah.
Lying on the bench going, stop the world spinning, I want to get up.
I've had that as well. Hello, Clockwork, how's it going? But no, that was a drinking trip with, I was 18 at the time, I believe I was either 18 or 19. I hadn't been drinking all that long, and my workmates took me out for a drink. And what ended up happening is I'd bought myself 8 pints, so I was happy at this point. But then the next thing I know is this drink just randomly appears in front of me. And I'm there going, whose is this? And they're all there going, it's yours. Are you sure? Yes. Alright. So I drink it. Next thing I know, apparently I've drank 21 pints, and I end up... I'll tell you what, this was the evilest pub in the planet because it had a revolving door.
Oh.
I ended up going around about 9 or 6 times before falling out on the street. But anyway, you like that with gin, except without the involuntary bodily evacuation part. Yeah. Yeah. Don't drink much and you're more of a whiskey person yourself. That's fair enough. Personally, now I'm more of a rum guy. Got me Captain Morgan's over here. Had me Kraken rum over Christmas. Well, a lot of us here, if you've been fans of the channel for a while, you may be familiar with the infamous Jägermeister incident. If not, we're not going to talk about it too much. You know, that's a lie. I will talk about it. So it's the stream where I ended up throwing up in a bucket on stream.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's the last time I will ever drink heavily on stream again.
Oh,
ever.
we mark
Tell
your
it next time.
words,
Tell it
believe
next
us.
time.
Funnily enough, let me just move up over it. I've still got the bottle of Jaeger. I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, and there's the yet again.
Yeah. It started off well enough when I was introducing the entire stream to my rats, who've all sadly passed since then. But yeah, that was an interesting day. I'm trying to think how long ago that was now. I imagine it was at least a year ago.
Year last August.
Yeah, last August. Alright, okay. So it's not quite a year then.
Because I was down south.
Oh right, okay. Right, so let's see what Caelan's saying. Last time you drank beer at the bar with friends, they kept taking your 3/4 finished beer, replacing it with a new one, and accusing me of not drinking with them, which I'd drink 3/4 down and then rinse and repeat. Alright. Back in the EDRPG days, yeah, you're quite right, back in the EDRPG days. You rather miss those streams. Yeah, I like those as well. Although, it was getting a little bit convoluted in how I was trying to remember what the bloody hell... Well, not convoluted, but it was getting complicated me trying to remember what we'd done. Because yeah, we only did one stream every 2 weeks, and I kept forgetting what we were doing. I wouldn't mind trying to start that up again, but Jackal just hasn't got the time for it at the moment. If we find a new GM, then yeah, sure, I might be happy to start those up again. Because I rolled up quite a few characters that I'd like to try out. I even did a rip-off of Asakar the Cyborg. But mine was better. Because he used swords. Pair of cyborg orbs and some swords. So yeah, he was evil. But yeah, well, we should be around about 12 jumps away. Let's double check. 13 jumps away. Not far off. You know what? Well, let's quickly check what's in this system. Gas giants, that's it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, you sexy voice. I love my Kovas. I remember I was originally thinking of trying to make my own voice attack profile for the ship, just pretending to trying to sound more like Jarvis. I believe Adivas was going to help me with that, but we never could be asked to do it.
Well, I was ready, but
yeah, no, not you. I was saying I couldn't be asked. Is that Victor? I don't think it's Victor. No. I can't remember the name of the one it is. You know what? I'm actually going to go on the store and find out now. It's getting on my nerves that I can't remember the bloody name. Where is it? Detailing, bobbleheads. No. Alright, fine. Kovas. It's Archer. That's the one. I forgot who it was. Yeah, it's Archer. How can I forget that? You want ants? This is how we get ants. I remember that series was a massive bone of contention with me and the ex. She hated it. I love that series, it's awesome.
Frameshift drive charging.
Actually, you know what? Let's quickly check what we got in here. No. Oh, wait. There's something here. So it's not...
I need more coffee. Back in a minute.
Yeah, I'm tempted to get some more coffee soon, but if I had somebody to make it for me, that'd be awesome.
Oh, I could make it for you, but it'd take a while to ship it there.
It would take a while to ship it here, wouldn't it? There we go. Nice gas giant. That was very, very far away. What? Oh, right, okay. Okay. Alright. How have I ended up in the Codex? I somehow ended up in the Codex and I have no idea how I got there. Oh well. Yeah, so we're 12 jumps out now. There's a new one that sounds like Holly from Red Dwarf. Yeah, that's Leo, yeah. It's not quite close enough, no. I believe Jackal's got Leo. Or somebody in the pack's got Leo. I'm not sure who it is. It's not Super. I'm not sure which one he's got.
I've got minus,
You got minus.
I've got all the
which is Paul
I've got
Darrow
all the
from
voices.
Blake 7.
From what? Sorry, Demas?
Avon from Blake 7.
I'll take your word for that, because I have no idea who that is.
I've got all the voices.
You troglodyte.
Yep. I never claimed to be anything else. You confirm or find someone something new till open the codex for you. Oh, you confirm or find something new, it'll open the codex for you. Right, okay, fair enough.
Frameshift drive charging.
I was just thinking it was our Lord and Saviour David Braben's bobblehead over there just opening it up for me. He was just pulling his powers out into the game and opening up stuff for me that he wants me to see.
That would be quite disturbing.
It would be quite disturbing, wouldn't it? I'm actually slightly worried that I managed to think of it. I think I might need to go and get checked out. I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested. No, I'm just quoting bloody The Big Bang Theory there. I haven't watched that since like season 4 or 5 or whatever.
Yeah, it's discontinued now.
Oh, is it? It's been cancelled now, is it? Alright.
Yeah.
High metal
Yeah,
content.
they didn't feel like it's necessary to make new episodes because they were earning already so much and paying so much money to the actors.
Yeah.
That from cost and gain cost, yeah.
It'd be better to cancel it. It'd be better to cancel it and just reap the payments off the reruns, really.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I remember the first episode I ever saw of it, which was like episode 5, season 2 or something. The Barbarian Sublimation, which is the episode that made me buy Agent Conan, which I then played for like 3 years straight.
Fuel scooping.
Ended up being the best healer on our server.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, it's another of those games I got aware sort of too late.
Yeah, I ended up being the leader of like 3 guilds. It was ridiculous. I was a leader of like 2 to 3 guilds. I was a raid leader. I was second in command of the largest guild on the server. On top of all this, I had absolutely no life back then.
Yeah, that's a job by itself.
It was ridiculous. I even built an entire guild city, mostly by myself.
Alright.
Like I said, I had no life. This was the time when I...
Well, it sounds like you had multiple lives.
I did. But shortly after that, I stopped playing so much on the computer. I started going to the gym like as almost like a full-time job. But yeah, anyway, going back to... Sorry, I just remembered going back to talking about drinking. I am actually going out tonight. I got paid this week, so I'm going to go out and get shit-faced tonight.
Yes.
Hey.
Remember how I said to you? Want to take cash?
Yeah, I'm only drinking beer today. I'm not going to go for the... I am definitely not drinking cocktails. I'm only going out for a few because I've got to get up at I've got to meet a friend of mine at 10 o'clock tomorrow up a hike-ish area. Because we're going for a short hike tomorrow because it's going to be fairly cold and he's busy renovating a house.
Fuel scooping.
So you'll be hanging over hiking. That'd be good.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm most likely going to be hiking hungover.
I just make my own alcohol anyway. I'm happy with that.
Maybe I'll just try Hair of the Dog. We don't know, but it's not exactly a hike. It's mainly just a walk around a frozen lake tomorrow. Is all it's going to be. Well, we're 7 jumps away from Bob.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll get to Bob, we'll scan him, and we'll get back to the first waypoint. We haven't had a new waypoint yet, have we, Vince? Vince?
Let's be back.
Ah, and there he is. No, I was just asking you actually, have we had a new waypoint yet for Distant Worlds 2, or is that a little bit too early to hope for that?
Too early, but it looks things. I think they're going to give us a week at Omega.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Because I never paid attention as to how this works. I just decided to go because you guys decided to go.
Oh, well, since we got the CG here now, I expect a new waypoint to come up on Wednesday, maybe Thursday.
Right, okay, fair enough. Right, so Kaylin's saying all the more reason to drink obscene amounts and get plastered. Yeah, well, I can't afford to drink obscene amounts. Especially since the last time I went out, and I spent obscene amounts of money. That was a very lean month for me. I ended up spending like the equivalent of 600 quid in one night. It was ridiculous.
450 for me.
Say what, sorry?
No, I did not say that. No, that was the last time I was properly out.
Yeah.
Proper night out.
Yeah, this was a proper night out. So we ended up going to a couple of metal bars, which is where I'm going to be going tonight. We'll start off at Rockin in Oslo City Centre, then maybe move off to another one which I've forgotten the name of, and then maybe up to Knieven.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I don't have the luxury anymore of having bars of that sort around me, which is, yeah.
It's sad, I know, yeah. I mean, I was back in my hometown, back in Stoke, and there's a metal. It's not exactly a metal bar; it's more like a rock bar. Wait a second, what's Swat saying? First, I'll get to what I was saying again. You're not sure that drinking excessively to dull the hulking pain retrospectively would work, but hey, it warrants further study. Yeah. How much further we got? 4 more jumps. But yeah. Damn it! You know, I forgot what I was going to say.
Where you live.
Oh, that was it. Yes, thank you. Sorry. We were at a rock bar called the Black Friar, and I found out, unfortunately, that it's getting closed down and being turned into a sports bar, which is unfortunate because that's the place where I first started going when I first started drinking. Same with my cousin who I was out with that night. They were both there, just lamenting the future loss of this place, and they've got like a nice little framed picture up on the wall of one of our local legends, Lemmy from Motorhead. He comes from the same hometown I do.
Wow,
cool.
And unfortunately, so does Robbie Williams. We don't talk about him too much.
Motorhead's one of the best bands around.
But you too entertain us.
Oh no.
There was another one as well, which I can't remember. There's another guy that comes from our hometown as well, which I can't remember his name. But he's another decent one. He's another like metal performer, but I forget who it is. Unless I think it is. I could be wrong. But there we go. Nice effortless neutron boost there for a 270 light year jump. That is awesome.
My old hometown is famous for having the rock band The Almighty.
Alright. I will nod and smile at this point, pretending I know who they are. I've probably heard their stuff, just don't remember it by name.
Yeah, it's going back a bit.
Yeah, no. A friend of mine, we were talking about metal music, and he was talking about the Scorpions, and I just looked and goes, who the hell are they? He smacks me around the back of the head, and he goes, they did these ones. Oh, it's those guys. I know who they are, I just didn't know them by name. It's just like the way with most of my musical knowledge. I know of their stuff, I just don't know it by name. Right, we're nearly here. 2 more jumps. And I can't tell if my heat's going down yet or not. No, it isn't. There we go. Now it's going down. Because I could start charging while we're still in the still further in the Corona, but I don't want to overheat my ship. Even though this ship generally runs at around about 20% heat, I don't want to risk it. I mean, yes, I do have 6 heat sinks, but I don't want to waste any of them either. Because I'm a skinflint when it comes to stuff like that. I forget how many syntheses we've got of them as well. Guess we'll have to find out.
Now, one thing I took care of before leaving for Distance Worlds was getting the ability to synthesize pretty much everything I might need.
Yeah.
So I don't have to collect on the way.
Let's see. Oh, I've got 64 reloads for my heat sinks. I think I'm fine. I forgot that I filled up on all those before we left the bubble. But if I remember rightly, isn't the... Actually, you know what? Let's check this system quickly. Oh. There's some... Oh, wait, so have I not... Oh, I haven't pulsed to the system. Ooh, we've got some interesting looking stuff, maybe. Icy bodies, rocky icy world, Earth likes, ammonia world. We've got an ammonia world in system. Right, where's the orbital line? There it is. Is that it? That is it. Wait, yeah, it's this way. There we go, we found an ammonia world. And that's 31% of the system discovered. Say again, sorry?
We'll be able to make a lot of bleach then.
Yeah, we will. And we found an icy body as well. I'm probably going to end up having the codex open for me again. Yeah, there we go. Non-terraformable, confirmed. Alright, fair enough. I don't care. I don't want to know. I just want to get over to Bob and scan him and probe him. You know, he's going to like it. Whether he likes it or not. You know, I better refresh my stream quickly, just for the simple fact that it seems to keep removing the title of my stream. At least on my end. For some reason. No, it's fine. It's back again.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's just on my end. It keeps not showing it up for some reason. Yep, and here we are. We are in system.
Fuel sweeping. Fuel sweeping complete.
Right, there we go. So, let's have a look. Where are you, Bob? There you are. Oh, we've already got it locked on, haven't we? Oh, I've already targeted it. There you are. Bob system state changed to violated.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Not far off. It's been a while since I've been here, actually. The last time I was here in my Explorer Conda before I actually engineered it, I believe. I could be wrong. I think the last time I was in this system was before engineers. But as I said, I can't remember. I'd forget my own name if people didn't shout it at me often enough.
Well, as far as I remember, it was like 10 months ago or something like that.
Yeah, close to a year ago, yeah. Oh, I'm travelling a little bit too fast. Let's bleed off some speed. And let's get close enough to launch off our probes. Because we're currently out of range. I'll have to just rotate. There we go. I can actually read it a little better now that I've rotated that section into cover. Into shadow even. And there's Bob. With these beautiful rings. I love the look of these rings. It's actually just one set as well. It doesn't have any more than just one set. We're going to have to be a bit careful as we get close. There we go. Now we can launch off the probes. Right. How do I do this again? Was it? Yes, it was that. There we go. Probes have impacted. So that's 2 out of 3. 2 out of 5 even. 3 out of 5. 4 out of 5. 5 out of 5. So that's this side completely probed. Let's head over to the opposing side and probe the final rear side of Bob. Time for the anal probe.
You do know that you can reach his rear side even from the front?
Can I? Alright.
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Was that what they call a reach around?
The border you see when... yes, it's a reach around. The
right.
border you see when firing the probes off-center is the equator from your point of view. If you fire outside of
right,
this border,
okay,
you're
I get
starting
it.
to reach his backside.
Right, I get it, okay. Well, I'm already travelling around, so let's do this anyway from... Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I would like to watch it.
So, right, I'll fire one... I keep forgetting I need to change these controls slightly. Fire one there, see how that stacks up. Yeah, I didn't realise I could actually fire one, kill one around. But now I know that, that's gonna come in quite handy.
Surface scan complete.
There we go, complete surface scan. We got an efficiency target bonus as well. That's nice. Awesome. Sweet. So we fired 7 probes and got a 100% scan. You know what? Let's actually go and sit in the rings for a little bit. Where's the closest set at the sides of the rings? Usually fire them sets of 3 like a triangle and backside, and usually only need 1 to 2 for the front side. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I'll have to work out and test the best way of doing this because this is just going off from what I'm used to. Is this game hard? Hello, Flynn. How's it going? Yeah, very hard. Too hard for you, Overwatch scrubs. Probe the rings too. All right, okay, we'll do that. We'll fire one into the ring. See if we get any hotspots. I'm curious to find out what we get in Bob. Here we go. Let's see.
Surface scan complete.
Here we go. Got a hotspot over there. What we got? How do I find out what hotspots we've got? Got a couple of hotspots. Can't tell what they are.
It should be on your nav panel.
Really? Alright, okay.
Yeah.
So we just come out of here then. Let's see what we got. Oh, right. Okay, I see. Yeah. We got a... Serendibite hotspot? What the hell is that? I'll have to check my book in a minute. We've also got a Serendibite hotspot again. A platinum hotspot. Ooh. So Bob's got platinum. It's got bling. Right, let's bring it around and see what else we can find if we have any other hotspots. I don't see any more. So we've got 2 Serendibite or whatever the hell it's called, and 1 platinum hotspot. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, okay, fine. Let's head back in. Let's head into the ring. And get a couple of nice shots of us in the ring. Oh god, that nearly came out really badly.
It did.
It did, yeah. Let's get some shots of us in Bob's rings. Ugh. You know, I just had to compound the issue there. I know. I can't stop. As soon as I realise how bad it sounds, I just have to go full force.
Yes.
You know what? I'm actually proud of myself and the amount of self-control I've got right now.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
just clinging on to my coffee mug and trying to hold it together.
Here we go. So here we are, in Bob's ring. There's Bob in the distance. I wonder if he even notices. May need to go see a doctor about that. Yeah, I might just do. I'm a bad man. I really am. But yep. Oh, I'll tell you what, we've got a great view of the planetary core as well from here. Just imagine what the night cycle must be like on Bob. I'd love to have a station built out here one day. And I'm really looking forward to atmospheric landings. That would be amazing. But anyway, it's time to get it back.
And remember the golden rule when you head back? Don't blow up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought the golden rule was don't forget your towel.
Yes, and remember to ask for docking permission.
Yeah, I'm used to that now. It should be about 80 jumps to get back. There we go, and it'll be a neutron boost straight back as well, so I'll be able to sell every bit of data that I've had from this exploration, this little exploration jaunt. Oh wait, is the exit point? Oh, it isn't. It's not on the other side of Bob, so that's fine. Bob's not blocking us. Thank you, Bob.
And remember to try out the other system view, the new one.
Yes.
Just to give it a look.
You know what? Actually, since we're already here, let's do that. How do I change it? Oh, Ori. There we go.
System map.
Ah. Oh, much better. I don't actually see overly much, but ooh.
Yeah, okay, maybe that's because there are so little bodies in.
Yeah, although there is actually quite a few, because if we have a look, you can see we do have a bunch of things. I mean, there we go. There's a couple of the stars that were discovered by Black.
Yep.
And then we've got Matty with a bunch of other ones, and then Lupo. I think it was Lupo. Yeah. And the only one discovered by me was Planet Bob. Everything else was somebody else. Do we have anybody else? No. There's only like three other commanders who discovered anything in this system.
AFK for a sec.
Okie dokie. So yeah, if anybody wants to come and visit Planet Bob, this is the system for it. Just don't sell any data until I get back. Which is the plan for me to do now. Because I've got all the data, we've scanned Bob, we probed him. He's thoroughly and totally violated. So we should be good. Even if people start out now, or started out a short while ago, we should be fine. But right now, the whole idea is to get back as fast as humanly possible, and it's about 90 jumps back. Holy crud. But considering that I'm not planning to stop and look at much, in fact, I'll have a quick look in every system. Unless I see any water, earth, or ammonia worlds, I am not stopping. Because I want to get back. I want to get Bob's data sold. You know, we've just probed him, we've violated him, and now we're selling the data. It's almost like we're making a sex tape. And the worrying thing I've got now is if I put this video onto YouTube, this stream onto YouTube now, I'm worried that I'm going to get demonetized now for all the really bad jokes I've been making.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Let's have a quick look. No, nothing useful in this system. Scoop, honk, jump. Yep, rinse and repeat. That's the plan at the moment. Like I said, we are going to have a quick look and see just what is in the system. If it's something interesting, if it's blue, mostly we'll stop. If it's an ammonia world, we'll stop. I was about to say if it's blue or brown, but that covers like the vast majority of most planets. Oh, hello. That's a big star.
System scan complete.
We can't system scan stars, can we?
No, they automatically happen when you scan out.
Yeah, no, I imagined so. I was just curious. Right, right, see you later, SWAT. Have a good time.
Vince, are you mining?
No, I'm heading back to Jonai to grab my conduit, bring it back out.
What's the jump range on your combat conduit even?
About 30 light years.
About 30 light years? No, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
did you buy yourself another ship to go back? Or,
yeah, I just grabbed an ASP and then transferred over my FSD fuel scoop and what.
Oh right, okay.
A couple of things, and then
so
when
I suspect,
there,
you'll just transfer it all back again.
Yeah.
All right. How long's the combat goal got left to go?
About a week, but it's almost at tier 2.
All right. Because when I get there later today, I might get my Vulture transferred over. Because it's one of the only ones I can actually afford to get transferred. I could transfer over my Python, but I don't want to do that.
So you left your crate out here and equipped an ASP to return?
Yep. So the crate's just sat there with a stock FSD.
Oh, what have we got there? Icy bodies, rocky earth, gas. Oh, it's just gas giants. Well, that's a different type of gas giant, isn't it? So, what's this one? It's not there. There it is. Is this anything special or not? I'm curious now. A class 4 gas giant. Alright. Alright, standard gas giant confirmed. Oh, standard gas giant confirmed. Alright, fair enough. Not particularly interested then. Xenoshark, thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Right, so, for those of you who maybe have just joined the stream, we were just scanning the... Basically, we basically just made a quick detour from Distant Worlds 2 to go and probe Planet Bob. A 2 Earth mass, Earth-like planets with high metal content rings that I discovered a couple of years ago. And I've been keeping that system under lock and key quite a lot recently. What's this? You glad I'm live? I'm glad I'm live as well. I'm probably going to stream a little bit tomorrow as well, although, spoiler warning, I'm probably going to be hungover tomorrow.
Frameshift drive charging.
85 more jumps back to waypoint 1, is it?
Yep.
Yep, waypoint 1 on Distant Worlds. So, we've travelled about 6,000 light years. Well, no, actually, today we've travelled about 4,000 light years. Because I did about 2,000 light years yesterday trying to get away from all the cat memes and gifs.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really?
System scan complete.
Oh,
Fuel sweeping.
that was an easy system scan then. So there's not a lot in this system now. Let's double check. Nope, nothing in the system. Alright, let's get... There we go. As soon as the heat starts going down, we can start charging our FSD. And let's see. Right, so let's double check, because I couldn't read the name. Crash Gamer Reviews. I couldn't actually read the name because it was dark blue on a dark purple background. Caleb, possibly a tired wolf from the hike. Yeah, possibly that as well. Because I am going to be hiking. It's not a big hike, it's only a small walk around a lake tomorrow, really. Normally we go out to the mountains, but it's a bit too cold for that right now.
System scan complete. Fuel sweeping.
It's okay. It's why you have Twitch in dark mode. Yeah.
Fuel sweeping.
I have Twitch on dark mode because I often, when I'm streaming, I have it all, as you can see, dark in the apartment behind me. Because this isn't a black thing. This is just me in my apartment, dark as all hell.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because I could turn the light on, you can see it a bit more, but I like the dark. I'm a bit of a gaming vampire. Especially this time of year in Norway, it's ridiculous over here.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
At least the days are getting longer now. We've had the winter solstice, the shortest day. So now days are getting longer again, which is to be nice. But we've still got about a month and a half of really cold weather, which is fine. Because being English, being British, I love the cold weather.
System scan complete. Fuel sweeping.
And it can't be as bad as my first winter here, which was minus 30 degrees C. That was fun.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, yesterday my work...
Minus 30 in Oslo?
In Oslo, yeah. It was ridiculous.
Okay.
It was the coldest winter in living memory. My first winter here. It was 2012.
3, 2, 1.
The worst bit as well is I was an idiot. I actually moved to Oslo without a job. So I was here 6 months without a job.
Oh, I did the same with my moving from Austria to Germany, but I got incredibly lucky.
So did I.
Fuel sweeping.
First job I got here in Norway is my current job. So I've been working for the same place for close to 6 years now. I love my job.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, me too.
Oh geez, you'd never step outside. Yeah, no. I was actually going outside in like minus 30 or close to minus 30. It was like around about minus 20 to between minus 20 and minus 30. Minus 30 was the peak coldest. But I was going outside. Every time I stepped outside, it felt like my face was turning inside out. It was that cold. What's the hottest it's been at your place? Has it been? Well, it goes. The hottest it's been here is like about 35 positive C.
Fuel sweeping.
It gets. Norway is a country of two extremes. Its winters are really cold and its summers are really hot.
Fuel sweeping complete.
The average is like about 25 to 30. You blame global warming, do you, Jeff?
Frameshift drive charging.
But one of the things I love about Norway is it reminds me of winters when I was a kid. Because back when I was a kid, like in the late 80s, early 90s, we still used to have snow in England. We don't anymore. They only really get snow up in Scotland, and that's about it. In the Midlands, no. There's no snow there hardly ever anymore. We got some last year, but I wasn't.
Wish we got snow. You lucky buggers.
Well, that's what you get for living in Osland.
System scan complete. Fuel sweeping.
Like that picture I saw on Facebook. the angel, the microwave sitting behind God, and something's burning, and the angel goes, "What's burning?" Yes, Australia. Why?
Yep, nothing in the system.
Frameshift drive charging.
But yeah, no, I'm very lucky to live where I do. I mean, I actually live on the side of a mountain as well, so it's even colder here than it is in city centre. So that's quite nice. I love the cold.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My favourite story about being a Brit abroad is a couple of years ago. Me and the ex were sitting outside a metal bar, and there's this big black metal Viking looking guy. You guys have probably heard this in TeamSpeak already a million times, and some people in chat probably. But it was one of those days where it was hot in the day, but cold at night. At night it went close to like 0. So he's sitting there, no sleeves, no nothing. I'm sitting there, no sleeves, no nothing. And he's sitting there, like, cold, looking at me, going, "Aren't you cold?" And I went, because I'm sitting there just perfectly fine. And I go, "No, I'm English."
Drive charging.
I keep calling all the Norwegians and all my workmate wussies because I can walk around in like -5 in a t-shirt.
It's a bit chilly now. 21 here.
Oh yeah. So you think 21 is a bit chilly?
Mm-hmm.
That's about the temperature of my apartment right now, and I'm sitting here in a t-shirt. Perfectly fine. But I can walk outside at -5 and be fine in a t-shirt for like about an hour. Maybe longer, depending if I'm active.
Fuel scooping.
I've had
21 is a nice comfy temperature.
It is,
Not
it is.
too much and not too little.
The main reason I have the apartment around about that temperature is because I used to keep rats. I still want to keep more rats, but I just haven't had the chance to get any more recently. And because they get ill if it's too cold.
How many do you have? Still 2?
Well, rats at the moment, I don't have any at the moment. They all passed, unfortunately.
Oh.
They've all been passed for a good 6 months or so now, unfortunately. Phoebe was the last one to go. Before that, it was... I forget who it was before that. I've had so many, I forget how many their names. But
yeah, I saw it. I saw it. You made a picture last time, and I saw it.
Yeah.
It was a good-looking rat, anyway.
Yeah, no, I've had a lot of awesome rats. I mean, I miss Pepper. She was an awesome rat. She was the last one of that particular mischief. But I had her the same time I had Ducky.
Frameshift drive charging.
And there's still that picture I keep sending around occasionally on Twitter of her basically ass up in the air, face down in my glass, fuel scooping.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Whenever I trot that one out occasionally and always tag the fuel rats in it. But yeah, I was out at the pet store the other day looking for some more rats, but they didn't have any. But I am talking with the breeder, but unfortunately the breeder I'm talking to has been having a run of bad luck recently.
Fuel scooping.
So I might need to look for another one, or just have a look at some pet stores or something, because I'm getting a bit... The cage has been empty for too long now.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that once you're used to that, you start missing them, and yeah.
I do miss them. But maybe I'll have a look around some other pet stores tomorrow or something. I mean, I had a look in 2 yesterday. One of them no longer does anything other than fish, it seems. They turned into a fish specialist, which aggravates me because I don't like fish. Unless they were chips.
Yep. What's the point in fish?
Eating them, obviously.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping.
Back again.
Who gave you permission to go?
Did you even ask? Oh, what have we got here? I think that's a gas giant. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Can we find the one gas giant in the system? Might as well. There's the orbital line.
I am tempted now to get a combat ship out here as well, but on the other hand, it's so much work.
Yeah.
System scan complete.
There we go. 100% system scan complete.
41 jumps to Jonai.
Standard gas giant confirmed. How many jumps to Jonai?
41.
41. Alright.
Was that after visiting Planet Bob?
Drive charging.
No. I've got 74 after visiting Planet Bob. I've got 74 left back to the Amiga sector, whatever it is. Back to the mining thing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Are you transferring combat ship there?
Me, I will do, yeah. I'll transfer it out the second that I get there. So it'll hopefully be there tomorrow for streaming.
Good, because I'm just ordered my Vulture there.
Yeah, because I'm going to send my Vulture as well, because my Vulture's the cheapest ship to send out. But my Vulture is built like a brick shithouse, and it hits like a truck. Because let's not forget, my Vulture is extremely over-engineered. And I mean, I still maintain that the Vulture is the single, the ship that the ship that benefits the most from engineering. 40k to Jonai, 40 jumps to Jonai, that'll be roughly 40 minutes travel time, straight scoop, honk jump. Yeah, sounds about right. But like I said, I'm just jumping straight back to waypoint 1. I'm going to sell me data and be the first one to discover and probe Bob.
Fuel sweeping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
So yeah, we'll get this done. And as soon as I get back, we'll sell. We're obviously just going to sell everything, and then we're going to jump over to. Well, not jump over, but we're going to sell everything and just transfer the ship over. I'm probably going to end up with a bunch of first discoveries again, possibly in a couple of ammonia worlds, because around where Planet Bob is, that's like a virgin area of space. The only reason we found it is because me and the Commander Dark Widow were specifically doing a joint exploration trip where we went out at certain angles, because it was one of the best ways I find for exploration is just pick a direction and go that way. Don't pick a destination, pick a direction. Because if you pick a destination, like, oh, that nebula looks nice, I guarantee someone's already been there. Because it looks nice. If you want to discover new stuff, just pick a direction and keep going that way. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've got this account's name on around about 100 black holes and about twice as many neutron stars. It's ridiculous. You ended up going back to Jonai yourself. Let's see. To get your combat modules, only to learn halfway that the CG generated a shipyard. You could have just shipped him. Yeah, you could have done. Right, let's see. No, nothing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend a lot of cash now.
Yeah, if I transfer my Anaconda out there, it's 125 million. If I transfer my Corvette, it's 265 million.
Yeah, I think it's about 2 million if I transfer my Vulture out there. Maybe less, maybe more, maybe less, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I got the money, and it's either spending time or money, and I prefer to spend money, to be honest.
Yeah, money's easier to do to make back. The time you spend doing it, yeah, you're not gonna get that back so easily. I mean, I can afford to transfer anything, any of my ships up to my Python. I can't afford that or base. If I transfer my Python, that's breaking the bank for me. I'll be skint after that.
Frameshift drive charging.
But then again, I'm curious to see just how much money I make from this. It can't be that much. A couple of million, if that. I mean, let's see where I stand at the moment. I'm on 74 mil at the moment, just in current balance. The rebuy for this ship is just over 3 million. So I can afford to buy this ship back around about 20 times. Something like that. 20 something times. Not that I plan to rebuy it back that often.
Fuel scooping.
Because I remember having a command. I remember we used to have a commander who lost almost all his money, ended up getting sidewinded because he lost his Type 9 like about 12 times in a row. Oh, look, there we go. Squadron chat's finally catching up to me again. It keeps doing that. It doesn't show up for me until I look in the FSS scanner. I don't know why it is. Am I just too far away from my systems or something? Because that can't be it, because it shows up fine for Super. Oh, I'm now entering the inner Orion Spur rather than the outer Orion Spur, or whatever the system area I was in. You know, I'm actually tempted at some point to go and see if I can visit one of the stars from Orion's belt. I know it's a total waste of space, and yes, that is a bad joke. Only 3 stars. Sorry, what was that, Adidas?
Guys B.
Say again, sorry I didn't catch it.
Betelgeuse B.
Oh, right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I'll eventually look there one day. I'm not doing it right now.
Is one of the stars on Orion's belt.
I'll eventually go there one day. I just can't be bothered right now. Because I need to get back ASAFP.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Anyway, I'm getting to the point where I'm actually kind of running out of things to chat about. Let me think.
Fuel scooping.
I mean, let's have a look and see what we can find in this system.
System scan complete.
Oh,
Fuel
never
scooping
mind.
complete.
Yep, this system is already fully scanned.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, this particular ship, we massively over-engineered. Well, we min-maxed this ship. It's running on a 2D power distributor, and I can still boost. The only thing that's light in the 2D is a 1D. And no amount of engineering will allow me to be able to boost in that one. Actually, it's possible, but I seriously doubt it.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
We're getting a bunch of systems that are just absolutely empty.
Fuel scooping complete.
But I'd like to find something. I mean, let's have a quick look at the galaxy map. Are we close at all to a neutron boost? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, not for a while, it would seem. Yeah, we're quite a ways off. But I think we're not at the right kind of elevational plane on the galaxy map for this.
Frameshift drive charging.
I could have a look at the Spanch website and see if I can find a more efficient way back using a neutron highway, but I'm not too fussed.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Then again, you know what? Let's have a look. I'll have a look at that in a moment, as soon as I... There we go. So, let's have a look. Neutron route plotter. Source system. So, S-Y... R-A-L-I-E... Israeli... whatever. My... dash... 8401... Is it? Oh, it's B41. B... Wait, no. Seriously? Oh, it's MYG. Oh. Okay, apparently it doesn't know where this system is. Alright, well, bugger it then. We'll just make sure we go back. Well, we'll just go back in the normal way then. Fine. Because I did spell it right, it's just... oh well. Let's head back. We've still got 64 jumps to go. So that's about an hour and a bit of jumping. But yeah, what to talk about for another hour? That is a conundrum right now. It's been a while.
I'm also getting my combat Python out here.
Oh right, okay.
Because that one at least is completely outfitted.
Yeah. I'm not sure how my I don't know. My Python isn't fully set up at the moment because the power there's a bunch like the sensors and stuff are actually in this ship now. I swapped over a bunch of modules from my Python to this ship. So the Python isn't fully outfitted anymore, but my Vulture is. So I'll bring out Varg, and hopefully by that point there's still some combat CG left to do. I'm assuming the mining one's completely finished?
No,
they keep on extending it.
Oh, they do? Alright, okay, fair enough.
And you can tell as much because if you go to your side panel, you can see progress, but when you're at the station, the progress bar is offset.
I haven't actually joined it at all, so I can't see it in a progress bar. No.
It's past tier 10 and it's on its way to tier 11.
Alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
Excuse me.
Oh no, wrong. Sorry.
No,
halfway
it's
to tier
past
11.
tier. Yeah. Halfway to tier 10.
Alright, fair enough.
And then it's like a massive gulf between 10 and 11.
Yeah, because if I remember rightly, isn't this goal, isn't this community goal to build a station at Sajay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next community goal will be about the services at the station.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. The mining CG on day 1, they blew it out of the water from tier 1 to tier 6. Yeah, it sounds very similar to a CG we once held. I think we blew that one out of the water as well, but it was a very, very profitable trade CG.
Frameshift drive charging.
You mean for the den?
Yes, for the den.
Yeah, we pretty much no-life this one.
We did, didn't we? Especially since there was more than a couple of us here that got into the top 10 commanders on that particular one.
3, 2, 1.
But since we had we had requested it, I insisted on being in the top 10 commanders. There was no chance in hell I was going to be the top commander.
Well, you also had to work at that time.
Yes, I did.
Fuel sweeping.
But every time I came online, Super and Jackal had jumped ahead of me again. The bastards.
Fuel sweeping complete.
Right, let's see, 60 more jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think I'm going to have to go and grab another cup of coffee and some food in a little bit. Well, I say food. I had a big, I had a nice little kind of dinner. I had dinner for breakfast pretty much today. I woke up and went out and went in and just made some veg and some meat and some gravy. That was nice. But then again, this is the first time I've had gravy over here for like about 2 years.
Fuel skipping.
I still need to go to the hardware store and do some shopping and stuff in the flat, so yeah.
Yeah, I need to go shopping as well at some point today, because I need to buy some hangover food. So I need to buy bacon. I need to buy bacon, I need to buy some eggs. Hopefully I can find something close to hash browns. I know where they usually sell them, so I'm going to have to see if I can find them, but if not, then I can always make my own attempt at making my own again.
So yeah, and there's you about an hour ago talking about just having a couple of beers and no cocktails and taking
I'm not
it
having
slow.
cocktails. I'm not having cocktails tonight. They're too expensive.
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Well, worst comes to worst, I'm going out drinking. Well, not worst comes to worst, but the funny thing is I am actually drinking with the same guy tonight, possibly, as I was with last time. So we'll see if he ends up leading me astray again.
In Vienna, we never went out to like have cocktails and fancy nights, and yeah, we never came home before 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I'm making sure that I leave a little bit earlier this time because I'm not paying for a taxi home again.
Dress for a long walk.
No, if I walked, it would take a good 6 hours or something, I think.
Oh wow!
Actually, maybe not quite that long. I'm actually curious now.
Might be a stupid question, but is Oslo that big?
I don't know. I'm actually googling it now. How long it takes me. Right there to. Right, let's throttle down because I'm curious now. Because I always hate it when I don't know things. So from home to Jarbantorge. By a walking. Oh, right. Never mind. Sorry, it takes about an hour and a half. So I could walk home in an hour and a half. Call an Uber. Yeah, I could. I don't even know what. I don't exactly know what Uber is, apart from someone drives you somewhere. It's what? Sorry.
An unregulated taxi service.
Ah, right. Fair enough.
Private individuals, no insurance.
Ah.
I'm sorry, but they completely destroyed the whole taxi industry here in Australia and everywhere else.
I don't know if there are Ubers over here actually, but there might be. I have no idea.
Yeah, yeah, no
It's
good.
stateside
Eventually,
mostly.
the Uber drivers are going to get replaced anyway by autonomous cars anyway, so it's kind of a moot point with people taking jobs away from people, and then they're going to lose their jobs in the future anyway. Yeah.
Most the other thing is the market's got so saturated now that they can't make a decent living because it's even worse than a 0-hour contract.
Yeah.
Oh, even in Australia too. It really is. Sorry.
Yeah, because I work on a 0-hour contract. Because I was almost unemployed for the next month, but thankfully work's picked up again. There's going to be a couple of days where I'm off work, so that's fine. I'll just stream or whatever those days. Because I was off this Thursday, so I ended up cleaning up the apartment for the first time in a month. Because I was in England for 2 weeks, and I was ill for a week after getting back. and then at work for a week, and then finally managed to get the time to actually do some proper cleaning. So now the place no longer looks like a bomb hit it, so that's good. Oh, this is a populated star system. Yeah, nothing interesting in here though. Just gas giants, rocky worlds, high metal worlds. I do like being able to, because the thing is, being able to look at the FSS is, for me, better because it loads up faster than the system map. At least I think it does. It's possible, I can't remember now. So remember the system map used to take ages to load up, but I'm not sure if that's still a thing, or if I'm just remembering things wrong, which is entirely possible.
I did go for it. Yeah, there was a time where it did.
And I'll test it in a minute. It can take a while to load up, especially in systems that have not necessarily been fully generated yet. Oh, it doesn't take that long, it seems. But there's no point bringing up the map now because it doesn't show you what's in the system until you scan it through the FSS. So let's have a quick look. Yeah, again, nothing really interesting here. You want to mine Anaconda, but everything you read said it wasn't maneuverable enough. He was thinking kind of, yeah. The Anaconda and the Cutter used to be one of the best mining ships in the game, but now if you're wanting to do the more complicated explosive mining, then yeah, smaller, more maneuverable ships are better for it right now. Anything like an Asp Explorer, Python, even a Crate, potentially. It's less cargo space, but if you're doing like the Void Opal run or something, you don't need as much cargo space.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
As yet entitled, he's saving for a Crate. Crate's not a bad ship. Crate Phantom is like the... I like the Crate Phantom. It's a nice kind of... It's a nice kind of middle ground exploration ship between the Diamondback Explorer and the Anaconda. It doesn't quite jump as far as them, at least as the Anaconda, because my Anaconda can jump anything up to 80 light years now. But even the Diamondback Explorer can jump close to that. But the one thing I hate about the Diamondback is it's only got a class 4 optional internal, so we can only scoop at a really ridiculously low speed. Just why I like having a class 7 fuel scoop. Because I can scoop at like close to 3, maybe 3-4 times the speed. Oh, it's close to 3 times the speed of a Diamondback Explorer. That's why I like this ship. Plus, it manoeuvres a little faster in Super Cruise. That's the only the only minor gripe I've got about the Anaconda is just how slow it pitches in Super Cruise. I was tempted to bring it here with us because I've also got it set up as a fuel runner ship.
I think RJ's got one pits, huh?
I believe he has.
Oh, say again?
Have you got fuel limpets?
No repair ones.
Repair limpets, that was it, yeah. Yeah, because repair limpets are better because the only thing we can't actually repair out in the middle of the black is the hull, which is what the repair limpets can do.
I was hoping for somebody else to bring maybe fuel things so we can cover each other.
Yeah.
But there's no way I can fit both on the crate.
No, there's no way. I mean, if you do, technically it is possible, but you would have absolutely zero. You'd have absolutely zero auto field maintenance units.
Which would be stupid on an
It would,
Explorer
yeah.
trip. That's, yeah, pointless.
Yeah, my Anaconda's got both repair and refuel and fuel limpets.
Fuel sweeping.
Well, with the Anaconda, yes, my Anaconda has everything. That's a luxury explorer
It
vessel.
is. It is. I am actually tempted to change the frame not the frame shift. Change the power plant on it because currently it's running on a 2A power plant. But I am tempted to change it out a little bit. Starman's End, your Anaconda? ... That's not a leading comment at all. Apologies for the a lot of the clearing of my throat because I'm still kind of getting over being ill. You don't want none unless you get Bunsen. Oh God. That was painful.
System scan.
That really was. It almost gave me an aneurysm.
Fuel sweeping complete.
Yeah, the main thing I miss about my Anaconda is just having access to everything. Its insane jump range and how fast it scoops. My Anaconda scoops over 1,000 tons a second. No.
Yeah, it's all the utility, like repair, refuel. You can pretty much do anything at once.
And the killing tower of it, and the only thing it sounds like is the wires.
Wait a second, no, it's over a ton a second because it's each unit is a kilo, I believe. Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's kgps. So yeah.
The wires still bug me.
Yeah, I know. But thankfully, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
Didn't they say something about neatening the wires, or was that just somebody photoshopping it in?
I think they did.
Right, I don't know. I haven't actually sat on the bridge of Anaconda for a while.
As far as I know, they're still where they've been.
Alright, well, I'm not sure, so...
I couldn't care less, to be honest.
Yeah, but we're using track IR, so like, yeah. Should look around.
Oh, we've got a water wielding system.
I just spent a lot of credits to move everything I possibly need out here.
Yeah. There we go, just found a water world. Nice.
Nice.
It's the only one in system, though. And, of course, it's terraformable as well. Oh, it's possibly terraformable.
You'll have to probe it.
I would, but I'm not gonna. It's gonna take time to get back.
Frameshift drive charging.
So that's something for another day. Maybe I'll come back. Actually, you know what? I'll quickly. Not ready for jump, and let's bookmark this one. Local bookmarks.
Call it Bob's leakage. Alright, there we go. Okay, and I've just realised I forgot to close my Facebook. Oops. So I'm just messaging a friend and I'm going to close down Facebook. Okay, sweet. There we go. And let's actually get off that. There we go. Much better. So that's ready for probing later. So I can always come back next time I go and visit Planet Bob and go and probe that one later. It's just that I want to get the Bob's data solved as fast as I can. Because if I don't, then since it's been on stream, it's possible that somebody else will go and visit it, probe him, and sell the data before I do and get their name on him. And I don't want that, because he's my planet. Him and his ring.
Fuel sweeping.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah, not a lot here. I've been doing nothing but void opals for 6 hours mining yet to get any void opals. Alright, fair enough.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, it looks like the stream's picking up. According to my end, we've got 25 people viewing, so welcome to the stream, everybody. Right now, we're not doing anything hugely interesting, apart from me just nattering on about random crap. Well, that's what most people come along for, and my horrendous failures. What we're doing at the moment, we've scanned an Earth-like world with high metal content rings, and probed it. It's called Planet Bob. And we're just getting back to the Waypoint 1 in the Distant Worlds 2 expedition so I can sell the data and get my name on it twice.
System scan complete. System scan complete. System scan complete.
I heard you the first time, Archer. Bloody hell. He does like to repeat himself a lot of the time, though.
He does.
He does, yeah. And we've got 46 more jumps. So we're gonna finish off with all these jumps. At some point, we've at least got one neutron boost to get back. I think the maximum neutron boost. Wait, well, if we do a neutron boost, we get around about 270 light years out of the jumps, which is awesome. I really do like the neutron boosts now. I'm gonna have to try and see just how fast we can get to Colonia again with
System scan complete.
with my Explorer Condor, because it's got like close to an 80 light year jump range. It's like 77 or something but it's 80 point something when it's low on fuel. Right. Nope, nothing else in the system. Yeah, Joan ice rings are pristine. But I'm suspecting void opals might be more prevalent over in Canary mining territory. I'm not sure though. But I know we've got void opal hotspots outside of Pribby, I think.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, from here to Colonia, it's still over 16,000 light years.
From Jonai to... Yeah, I'm not on about from here, I'm on about from Jonai. So after...
Okay.
So after Distant Worlds 2 is finished. Because the fastest we've managed to get from Cologne... Jack Station to Privy is 5.5 hours. Using the Neutron Highway. I just want to see how fast we can get it now. And don't forget all those insane neutron stars we found, the really aggressive looking ones. They looked amazing.
Oh yeah, I did the trip twice and it was, yeah, an experience.
Yeah, because doing that, if I remember rightly, I actually managed to find an Earth-like orbiting a neutron star, so that was awesome. Looking forward to trying that again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
A speed run to Sajay. I've already done that. Managed it with my very first Explorer Condor and did it in about 8 hours. But this is when this was back when it had like about 30 light years worth of jump range, if that. And I was just no-lifing it because this was shortly after, because that was the Jack of Diamonds exploration run, where my Diamondback Explorer got detonated. I still blame the then girlfriend about it for it.
One thing I've been wondering about is, do neutron boosts and Jumponium stack?
I don't think so.
Okay. That would be great.
It would be insane if they did, but I don't think they do.
I think Super tried that and it doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we did try it, I just can't remember. But yeah, no, I can manage to get to So we managed to get from Jonai to Jax in around about 100 jumps. But considering that you can't do the route plot directly in game, it makes it a little bit more difficult. It takes a bit longer because you've constantly got to get the next jump point from the Spanish website, which is why it takes a little bit longer. But I'm fine with that. The bit that took the longest as well is the fact that I was constantly having to post the next jump point into TeamSpeak, because there was 3 of us jumping at that point until Geddy gave up halfway. I think he gave up halfway anyway. Somebody gave up halfway. Super got there and then detonated himself. And chose the free sidewinder back in the bubble, which I suspect is what he's going to do at the end of Distant Worlds 2 again.
Well, he says he's going to travel back.
I don't trust him, because there's going to be a station. I suspect there's going to be a station out there by the time we get there where he'll sell everything and then just detonate his way back.
I wonder if he's gonna make it to Beagle Point actually.
Well, I'm curious myself now.
Fuel sweeping.
Really hope the chewing gum doesn't pick up too much on stream right now. But right now I really need to chew on something to stop myself from feeling too hungry. What we got? Not a lot that's of interest here by the look of it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, we got very close to needing a heatsink there. Just realised though that I don't actually have my control panel open, so I'll have to open that up now. There we go. So that's all open now, so I can launch heat sinks if I need to, because for some reason, unless I have the control panel to my X52 open in the background, some buttons don't work. It's a weird thing. It stopped doing that for a while, it started working properly for a while, and now it's back to what it was, so I don't know why it's doing it. We've got 8 bodies on an orbital plane, and it looks like they're all going to be ice planets. Or at least at the very most high metal content. And I still haven't seen any electro storms or anything out in Super Cruise. Or the crystal thingies, which I have no idea how to find.
Also in the rings.
I've seen them.
These are anomalies, so you have to check your control panel, navigation panel, and also it is in the FSS scanner. You can see it as an anomaly.
Oh right, okay. Well, I haven't seen anything in the anomaly section yet. Hopefully, at some point during the Distant Worlds 2 expedition, we'll find it. There's probably no doubt is the fact that we will, but I really do want to find Storm. I was kind of hoping that Planet Bob would be surrounded by a storm. That'd be awesome.
System scan complete. System scan complete. System scan complete.
Shut up, Archer. Bloody hell, we heard you the first time.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see. Contacts, navigation. Meh. So.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll have another quick look when we jump into the next system and see if we can find any anomalies. I doubt it. At least not on this route, because we are just hoofing it. So that's honk.
Fuel sweeping.
Take a look over. Do we see anything? Couple of stars, that's it. No signals, no anomalies. I'm assuming it'll be just like normal kind of USSs and so on, where if you find the signals, it'll show up just as a USS over in there or an anomaly until you scan it with the FSS, and it'll actually get a bit more.
It comes up as a separate source. It comes up as a still anomaly, and it's got a book icon.
All right, okay.
That's in your nav hub page.
All right, okay. We'll have a quick. Well, we'll keep our eyes peeled. We've got quite a few jumps, so hopefully we'll come across something.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Yeah, nothing in this one. Couple of stars, that's it.
Fuel scooping complete.
One of the things I'm going to check though is set filters. Yeah, I've got everything chosen here apart from asteroid clusters, because otherwise they take up way too much space.
Frameshift drive charging.
How many more jumps we got again? Number 36. We've got 36 more jumps. And then we're finally back at waypoint 1. I can finally get rid of the chewing gum.
3, 2, 1.
Because I picked up the wrong one. This is like sweet fruit. It tastes absolutely bloody horrible. But it's better than nothing.
Fuel scooping.
Nope, nothing presently.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
So yeah, we'll get our butts back, sell everything, start transferring a ship over for the combat CG, which we can hopefully stream a bit of tomorrow, because I'll be streaming a bit later in the day tomorrow, hopefully after the hangover clears up. Although hopefully I won't have a hangover tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully. But if I'm sitting here, hair all a mess, in a dressing gown, looking like a corpse, then you'll know that I'm hungover. I may be wet as well, actually, because going out for a hike in the snow, or for a walk in the. It's not exactly a hike. It's not exactly a walk. It's a bit of a mix in the middle.
Moving legs to cover distance.
Yeah, pretty much in the snow. Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, it's nice to see that the squadron's actually being nice and helpful to the newer players. Speaking of the squadron, I might have to have a quick look over into the squadron panel and see if we've got any pending join requests.
3, 2,
Do we? I haven't looked for a bit because I keep forgetting it's part of the game now.
Yeah, just added them.
Alright, awesome. I'll have to have a quick look and see how many people are online. Let's have a look. I've got 23 members online at the moment. Current total 281. I still don't know what the maximum amount is there.
Is it 300 or 500?
I think it's 300, but I'm not sure.
fuel scooping. System
I
scan
also
complete.
thought it's 500.
I don't know. I don't know what the maximum is presently. Because I saw that the Amex had got 300, but we're very close to that. We're like 19 or 18 away from that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh yeah, don't forget the stuff for the Bloodshot Eyes tomorrow, yeah. I'll just wear sunglasses, it'll be fine. I have got a pair somewhere, I just have no idea where they are. Because I don't usually bother with sunglasses because these things actually auto, like self-tint. So I don't need to bother. Although people do look at me a bit weird when they tint in like really overcast weather and they're like, why are you wearing sunglasses in like really bad weather?
Well, if the self-tint means it's a high ultraviolet. Is there a self-tinting relies on ultraviolet?
Yep, I know that. Because when I first bought these glasses, I bought them for my work when we were doing certain, when I was working in offices, like with big massive windows and stuff. But no, turns out it doesn't work through that kind of glass because it filters the UV, just not the bright light.
Because it has copper in the glass formula. That's why when you look at the glass from the edge, it's green. And if you want glass that allows ultraviolet through, you have to have horticultural glass.
You have to have what glass?
Horticultural.
Oh yeah.
And when you look at the edge of it, it's clear.
So greenhouse glass, pretty much.
Fuel scooping.
Right, let's quickly have a look. Nah, it's gas giants, rocks, rockies, ices, and high metals. At the very most, and a couple of gas giants. I don't see anything else of any interest.
Frameshift drive charging.
So let's just jog on. How many more jumps is it? 31. It's not bad considering we started at around about 90 jumps.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And away we go. I think I'll wait until after we get back and we've sold everything to go and get coffee and food. I'll have to message my friend back as well about her going out tonight.
Fuel scooping.
Oh,
Fuel scooping complete.
have I been here before? Nothing of interest in here either.
Frameshift drive charging.
Remember when, I went crazy and you had a load of limpets on you? What? No, I'm pretty sure they're not talking to me at that point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not going to do with me. It's not like they're going to be using squadron chat to try and communicate with me while I'm streaming. Well, that just might be my overinflated sense of self-importance.
Fuel scooping.
No, bag of roll here either.
Fuel scooping complete.
What have we got here? Rocky ice worlds, icy bodies, metal wait no. Nah, it's just high metal content worlds. Bugger that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, we scanned a few items since we jumped in, just with the passive scan. We'll see how that works.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Put it back.
Alrighty. Now I'm rather curious to see just how much we're going to get for probing Bob.
No idea how much the probing actually pays.
I guess I'll have to keep an eye out for it and see, because I can't remember the name of Planet Bob's system off by heart.
Frameshift drive.
Well, thankfully I have it written down. I have it bookmarked, I have it written down, and I have it stored on my desktop. So it's easy enough to find if I need it. But there'll be a system with like just one probing in it, that'll be it.
I'm actually getting quite lucky today with finding nice asteroids for the CG.
Hmm. So I guess you're still
Not
using
making
this.
me rich, but it does bring in some profit that I now need after sending over ships and modules.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just going to send over my Vulture because that's one ship I can spare for now from Jonai. And it's cheap enough that I can send it out and not have to transfer it out and not have to worry about it. Even though it's fully engineered and runs prismatic shields and it can fire continually and never ever ever have to stop.
Yeah, well, I plan on doing distant worlds all the way there and back again, so I won't need anything back at Jonai anytime soon.
No, neither will I. It's just that I don't want to have to spend money bringing it back after.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, now I checked, it's 12 million for me to transfer the Vulture from Jonai here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good night, all.
Good night, Black.
And it's 15 hours, 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know the time
Yeah.
limit, yeah. Or the time requirement. Let's have a quick look here. Nah, nothing interesting here either.
Oh, it crashed.
Did it? I hope it doesn't crash. It shouldn't. Hopefully, it won't crash on my end.
No, I think it's my personal issues here with my computer.
So, are you bringing your ship when you're coming back to Omega?
Hmm? When I get back there, I am going to transfer my Vulture over. Yes.
Yeah, okay. In that case, I will also.
I've got enough to transfer that over. I've got enough to transfer any of my ships up to my Python, but if I transfer my Python, I'll be totally skint.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
And I don't want to not do that. Hello,
Fuel
Kaylin.
scooping complete.
Let's see. Anything? Nope. Let's have a look on the FSS. Nope, nothing.
Frameshift drive charging.
Morning.
How are
I'm
we
actually
doing today?
tempted to continue distant worlds with my Python for, yeah, sentimental sakes.
Yeah. Well, the main reason like I said, the main reason I go out with my min-maxed ships is I'd rather have the jump distance than not have it. It's better to have it's better to have a good jump range and not need it than need it and not have it and not be able to get to a certain system.
Always, definitely. Yeah, it's just my Python. The Python I got is the first long-term ship I owned. I owned it like a year before I joined the WulffPack. And it's still the exact same ship. Just enhanced some modules, of course, but yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
And now doing distance worlds with it would be a thing.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I've actually swapped out one of the cargo racks in my Python for a FSD booster or not. I think I did. So I think I've got like it's like mostly combat setup with a good bit of cargo space and collector limpets. So it's basically my mission running ship is my Python. So it's like I can do virtually anything in that ship, except for mining, obviously, because it's mostly designed for combat.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yep, nothing there. Well, Cola box, I've got to agree with that. Ice rings with ice plants with ice rings are very nice to look at, especially from inside the rings. Which is why I'm glad we've got some has-reses in Jonai that are ice rings. They're amazing.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But I think after we get back from Distant World, I'm going to focus a bit more on combat because I really want to try and get combat elites. It's like the only one that I haven't got combat elite in. Sorry, what was that, Kellen? I didn't quite catch that.
Sorry, I was just saying it's the only thing I'm missing as well.
Well, apart from CQC, but that'll take too long to get presently.
I'll admit, PvP, I suck.
I'm not too bad at it myself. I remember when we went to EGX actually, and it was back when CQC was just being released. So the Frontier guys got all of us content creators to sit down at the PCs with the X52s all added up, all connected up, and do a bout of CQC, just pure deathmatch. I won.
Nice.
Until they got us to go over to, because it was also when they were just releasing it on Xbox One. We went over to the Xbox Ones with the Xbox controller, and I was dead last because I cannot use a controller with Elite at all.
I can't seem to get the hang of flight assist off. When I talk to about PvP, it says it's essential. I don't know.
Yeah, flight assist off. If you do have to be fairly good at it. I mean, I'm only good at it for making my turns faster. That's it. I'm terrible at any other way. But I remember streaming from EGX actually, and Zach complimented me because it was my second stream ever, and he was really surprised, thinking that I was really good at streaming. He says I should do it more often. And look at us now. Welcome back. He was like, "You're a really good pilot, all your flight assists off and everything." So, well, I have been playing the game since before launch, and I was the guy that made all the original tutorials. Because I could never find any decent ones, so I decided to make my own.
System scan complete. Fuel sweeping.
I remember the first proper tutorial I ever made was a mining tutorial, and now I've made like about 3 of them. Because they keep changing it. And I don't want to do another one. I don't want to.
Frameshift drive charging.
But we'll see what happens. We'll see what the future brings if I ever end up making videos proper again. 20 jumps. We're down to 20 jumps.
Well, I remember first time I stumbled over one of your videos was when you set up your X52 Pro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which I had trouble with when I acquired it, so yeah, I stumbled upon that one, yeah.
I do believe that video still got the old Cytec drivers linked.
Which are the ones I use because they actually work better for me at least than the new Logitech stuff.
Yeah, I use the Logitech ones now. But it just seems like they've just tweaked the drivers a little bit rather than... It'd be better if they just built them from the ground up new. But
yeah,
it's
they're
not
exactly the same. They even use the old profile I have set up with the Cytec, and they don't have new stuff. It's just the Logitech branding.
Yeah. Now, it would be better if they built them up from the ground up, but I can see why they won't. Because there's not really any point. They inherited the drivers that work well enough.
The only problem I have with the 52 is I have to have the control panel open in the background to access all my button functions.
So do I. I was talking about that earlier today, actually, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Because I can't launch heat sinks if I don't have it open.
Yeah. A friend of mine, I got into playing this, he bought one and he says, "No, I have no problems, I never have to open it up."
No, the funny thing is, it started off where I had to have the panel open for it to work, and then it stopped needing the panel to open to work, so then everything worked all the time, and then it went back to needing the panel open again, and I still don't know what I've done.
Probably some system auto update or something.
It's possible. I mean, more recently I have upgraded from Windows 7 to Windows 10, because for some reason I couldn't use the X52 Pro again in Windows 7 and it kept crashing my computer. Just plugging it in would crash the computer.
Well, that's me at John, eh?
Alright. Well, welcome home.
Time to stop off the
welcome
modules
home.
and get them sent when we get back. You know what? I'm going to convert this into a miner.
So this will be your third trip out
Yeah.
within 2 weeks now.
I'm doing laps.
You really are a glutton for punishment, man. Oh well.
I'm not much one for mining, yeah, so I figured I wanted to take part in the bounty hunting there at the CG, and oh shoot, all I have is my SLF. Can I transport my stuff in? No, I can't.
You can now.
Fly back. Yeah, I'm halfway back.
No, because I was originally planning to transfer a ship out the other day, but they couldn't at that point. But now I know I can. So I will transfer one out as soon as I get back. I should have got it sent over before I left, but I didn't think about it.
And I figured while I'm here getting these modules, I might as well just change the experimental effect to lightweight and just leave it on there.
Yeah.
I'm only losing a 14 light year jump difference, so okay.
Oh wait, what's it doing? Yeah, let's have a look in. Nope, just rocky and high metal worlds. So nothing too interesting, and it was 16 jumps again. Yeah. So we're almost there. We're in the final stretch. We're pretty soon down to single digits.
When it comes down to outfitting a ship for like explorations, even more like distance worlds, I rather go for versatility than min-maxing stuff.
No, I understand that. It's just like I said, I prefer to have the jump range because
No.
Carry on, sorry.
No, definitely the jump range is really important, which also comes down to the efficiency you use your fuel. But yeah.
System scan complete. Fuel sweeping complete.
I always understood that as long as you can make the minimum jump range and a little over, you're good.
Yeah. No, I'm fine with having ships that are kind of multi-purpose. I could have brought my Python with me if I wanted, because I'm pretty sure it's got about a 30 light year jump range. It's just, in any game I play, I always min-max. I am a min-maxer. Even playing Fallout 76, I've got 3 characters now that are all min-maxed towards their specific roles. Any MMO I've ever played. Sorry, you were saying?
I was just saying, I was reading in the mechanics FleetCom server. Someone's making this whole trip in a siding.
I'm not surprised. You can get the sideward to jump quite far, actually.
Graves.
I mean, do you remember the season 1 of Into the Black, I think it was, or whichever one it was, where I was doing... I was recreating a couple of my old trips, but instead of using an Asp Explorer, I was using a hauler.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, and we actually managed to get that hauler to over 30 light years worth of jump range, I think. Or 28, I can't remember. But we made a lot of money on that.
4, 3, 2.
Seems to be a surge here. We have more people going back to either starting over from scratch or getting a second account and just trying to do the whole thing. Triple elite and sideys.
All like me, and have 4 accounts.
Good grief.
Well, technically 3. The 4th one's an admin account.
Fuel sweeping.
I say an admin account. It's an account that we use for the private group. It's our private group account.
Fuel sweeping complete.
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, it's the Wolves of Jonai account.
Yeah, but you're a streamer, that's a different thing. You got
that?
Ducky, you got Bob, you...
Concentrated signal sources. What's that? Notable stellar phenomena.
That's it.
Alright, well let's target that. And let's see what it is. There's 2 of them in this system as well. Yeah, there's 2 of them. Let's actually target the closer one first. See what it is. Maybe we'll find a lightning storm. I am curious now. one question as well. Do I have fire groups? Let's see. There we go. We've got the composition scanner on board as well. Because isn't the composition scanner like part of the ship now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Surface scanner is what you need for.
Yeah, I've got the surface scanner as well. I've got everything I need on the ship. Is that the other one? Yep, that's the other notable stellar phenomena. So we'll go from this one, and we'll hop into the other, and see what these are.
We'll find some floating space caltrops or barnacles.
Yeah, the space caltrops. Space trops. Whatever, I have no idea. Let's have a look. We're close enough, we're about a light second out. We'll be able to drop in very soon. But yeah, now I know what these look like, I'll be able to kind of keep an eye out. Ooh. There we go. Be able to keep an eye out for them more often now. Right, we're at the right speed, so we can speed up. Just gotta get to the right drop distance of less than 10 megameters. There we go. Dropping in. Well, there it is. Huh? Well, we dropped, and we're still 1 point something megameters out. Let's have a look. Contacts, nothing.
Frameshift drive charging.
So let's throttle up,
4,
and then throttle back down again.
2, 1. Engage.
Right, let's get a bit closer. Let's see just how close we can get. I'm just keeping my eye on the distance. There we go, now we're closer. Well, there's definitely something in here. We're 25 kilometers out. And we have got some stellar dust in here. But it's like grey dust. Eh?
Aim for that.
That's what I'm doing. Oh, wait.
Oh,
I
it's
can
biological and geological.
Yeah. There we go. Got the composition scanner out. It looks like there might be some barnacles here. Yeah, there are definitely crystals here. I can see them. But I also see some targeted items further down and to the left. But we'll have a look at the closest crystal first. Hello. It's purple. Or at least it's reflecting purple. Purpurium metallic crystal.
The cats again! The cats!
Yeah, oh, I can't get away from it, can I?
Purple.
Yeah. Well, let's see what else we've got. Contacts, purpurium metallic crystals. I don't see anything biological as yet, at least. So we're out of range. Is that one out of range? No, ready to scan. Here we go. This is just another purpurium, won't it? Really? Nothing found? There's the purpurium. Yeah, purpurium. Do we see anything that's not kind of caltrop shaped? Well, there's a pair of them that kind of looks like they're linked up together. I don't suppose there's much of a benefit of just scanning these things over and over again. Yeah, no new traits found. press T6. So I'm assuming that one? Yeah, there it is. Prepare metallic crystals. Let's have a look. Reported locations. Yeah, okay. These crystalline structures are noted for the metallic luster in their outer surfaces. These are created by a huge number of primordial microorganisms. Alright, fair enough. Well, let's go and have a look over in the other one. So, let's get out. So I can't see anything biological, at least, not yet. Oh, wait.
Frameshift drive charging.
Close everything down. We'll go out and have a look for the second.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right, where's the other one? Nav panel. There it is. It's this way. I mean, are these going to be Purpurium as well? Let's find out. Or maybe I should do a cliffhanger. Find out in the next episode. Hello, Chili. How's it going? Now, he's back as in you're back or I'm back? Oh, welcome back, Chaos. Yeah, thank you very much. How are we doing today? Let's have a look at this other stellar phenomena. And then we've only got like 13 jumps back to Omega Sector. We'll make it back. As soon as I've had a look at this, we'll head straight back, order the ship in, and then I can finally go and get some food. Oh, my neck. There we go. Let's see if we find any little aliens in this one or not.
Some little canopy huggers.
Yeah. There we go. Now these look more, these are like barnacles again. 25 kilometers out again. It looks virtually identical to the previous one. Whether these are Purpurium again or not is another issue. You missed my ship review videos. Yeah, I have. I know. I know I've been kind of disappointing people by not making any for the newer ships, but I really just can't be bothered right now. Not that I can't be bothered. It's just I've lost the drive to do a lot of it. I still enjoy streaming. That's about the only thing I kind of enjoy presently. We'll see. Maybe I'll try doing videos again soon. But these don't look purple. These look a different colour. They look a bit more green, actually. At least the distant ones. These ones have got a bit of a green or a red luster to them. These ones look a bit reddish. Flavum metallic crystals. Ow! Ow! Biological and geological discovery. Ah, right, yeah, it's the microcosms, isn't it? Let's scan you. Biological and geological discovery made. So that one's not. That's Praesnium. Or something along those lines. We'll find out when I get a bit closer. Oh, wait. No, let's not do this again. I forget this thing doesn't slow down as fast as I think it does. Saved it. Let's see. Yeah, Praesnium. Or Praesinium. Praesinum. Whatever. It's that one. Do we have anything else with a slightly different luster to them? Looks like we've only got red and green. That one might be different. Let's have a look. Looks like it might be different, but no, nothing different on that one. And you're still green, so I reckon you're going to be exactly the same. Have I done on Distant Worlds 2? I have indeed. Why do you think it says Distant Worlds 2 down the bottom left? But yeah, alright. That's enough for this. As much as I would love to spend more time exploring this field, I need to get back and drop off my scan data. So let's get back to discovering surface scanners and move on. So yeah, I did go on Distant World 2. Distant World 2. And we're just heading back to the first waypoint. We're actually, for those of you who may have joined more recently, we've just come back, well, on the way back to waypoint 1 from making a 6,000 light year trip to Planet Bob and back again. So we've basically done close to 10,000 light years today.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yep, nothing here. See, you've been mining the last couple of days. You've done so well at tier 10. Yeah, I've heard. I have actually been online, I've just not been streaming. The first time we streamed was the first jump out from the start system. Then it crashed, had a laugh about it for about half an hour, and that was it for that stream. But now, we've been streaming, well, I've been streaming for about 2 3/4 hours at present. It'll be close to 3 hours, maybe a bit over 3 hours by the time we get back to the Omega mining facility. I think it's the Omega mining, whatever it is, the mining, the asteroid base. It'll be a little over 3 hours by the time we get there. Well, that's not bad for 10,000 light years. Oh, here we go, here's the neutron boost.
No, 162 jumps.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Wow.
Come on, there we go.
Supercharged.
There we go, we are supercharged for a 271 light year jump.
Drive charging.
I love that. Just how far we can go. I mean, what's our jump range currently? 273.71. That's not bad. And Oida, thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. So I had to look over at my stream and catch up on the stream lag so I could see what it was. I would see who it was. Sorry, I should say. They were like 12, they're 10 jumps away. One more jump, we're in the single digits. Just not bad from like close to 90 jumps. Plus the 50 it took to get to where we were going, so that's 140 odd jumps we've made today. Or it will be by the time we get back.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wait a sec.
Yeah, but now you get this off your back.
Yeah, no, it is great. I mean, I really... Ow. Sorry. My shoulder just cracked on me. Oh. There we go. But no, it was nice to get Bob probed, because then I've got my name on him in both ways that matter. When we get back, we'll have another look over back at Planet Bob at the in the system view. Because I have got it bookmarked, so I know exactly where he is. So it's not going to be a huge job to show you what I'm talking about.
Fuel scooping.
But I do like the fact that we discovered today that there are platinum hotspots in Bob's rings. That was a nice, awesome discovery to make.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Somebody's found a core, an asteroid, core asteroid with bromolite in it. That's nice to know. But I think they're all looking for void opals, actually, if I remember rightly. Car, We're in the home stretch. Oh, come on. It'll be nice to finally get this done.
System scan complete. Fuel sweeping.
And I can start thinking about my night out tonight.
Fuel sweeping complete.
Yep, nothing here.
Yeah, you need to prep for it, like getting pretty and everything.
Yeah, that as well. I was thinking more along the lines of getting food ready for tomorrow in case I have a hangover.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, to join Dizzy Worlds tomorrow.
Oh yeah. No, because I'll be back streaming hopefully again tomorrow, but I might look dead. So we'll see how well that goes.
3, 2, 1.
At least you'll be having the pirates join you.
Oh yeah. Well, I've got the only pirate that matters right now with me, Mr. Captain Morgan.
It's a nice taste, pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah, just drink a good amount of water before you go to bed. That should do the trick.
I usually do now. Oh. Yeah, I've been through this system already.
Fuel sweeping complete.
Let me quickly check. No, there's no signal sources here at all. How many more jumps we got? 7 more jumps. You know what? Let's just rush these last 7 jumps. Get back, because I'm pretty sure we're not going to see many anomalies around this area of space. I don't know what it is, but I have a suspicion they're just a lot of anomalies are just not within distances, a certain distance, light year wise, of space stations, which to me would make sense, but it might just be completely wrong. It might be completely factually incorrect.
Fuel sweeping.
Yep, nope, nothing around that area.
Fuel sweeping complete.
Or was there? No. Couple of gas giants, a few other boring things.
Frameshift drive charging.
We are very close to another neutron boost as well, because the last jump is a neutron boost into system. Which would be great, because that means we'll be able to sell all the data we got on this entire trip. So there's only one system that we were within 20 light years of. The asteroid base we can't sell. That's we sell all but one system. Now I'm wondering, is there actually a station out at Beagle Point? And if there isn't, will there be by the time we get there this time? So I'm pretty sure there's going to be another CG at by the time we get to Sajay. You forgot his name, but nice guy.
There's not one at Beagle Point. They'll probably have us build one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Frameshift drive charging.
Righty, 5 more jumps. We're getting very close to finally getting there.
Yeah, well, we'll have a CG before getting to Sergei about the station at Sergei.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is the one just about building the station. The next one will be about what we have when we're there.
Yeah.
I really want to get one for having a station around Planet Bob. That'd be awesome.
And it would be a useful spot out in the void for a station.
It would be, yeah. Because theoretically, because it's right next to an Earth-like, and it with a pristine high metal content rings, it would technically be self-sufficient.
Frameshift drive charging.
Especially with the platinum as well. Imagine just the long distance the long distance haulage that could be done with that as well. Technically.
Nice pit stop on the way while I'm exploring.
Oh right, you were talking to a guy from your... oh, sorry, I didn't see that chat. Sorry, I was reading chat. You were talking to a guy from your squadron on the DW2 voice chat last few days. It might have been Sir Super Death. Forgot his name, but nice guy. Yeah, Sir Super Death is our head admin, so it's possible it was him. Because he's usually on Discord. There are other commanders, but he's the only one that I know of who's on there with any regularity.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh wait. Yeah, no. Gas giants and a few other odds and weird odds and ends. Not too fussed. But I'm convinced that because we've got like 3 more jumps or something. Yeah. So this next one is not going to be a neutron star, I don't think, at least. The voice chat has been a bit less due to really keeps the morale up. Alright, awesome. You had about 3 friends before DW2, now you've got about 20. Yeah, this game does do that. It has a great community in general, but I've got to say my favourite is the Wolves, but I am a little biased towards them. As I said, they're the greatest bunch of misfits in the verse.
Well, we can be.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Not always. Yesterday was a bit of an exception to this rule.
Meow.
Oh.
Yeah, thankfully, most of you guys in chat were probably not paying attention to Twitter from the official Wolves of Jonai Twitter and Mr. Danger Vince here, competing with cat memes.
Cat memes with Sally.
For like 8 flaming hours. Minimum.
I blame Sally, and if she's listening...
I blame you! There's been quite a lot of drama on DW2, mostly because I'm not surprised. Whenever you have a big event, whether it be Distant Worlds 2, our last CG, there's always going to be people trying to ruin it for everybody. Oh, right, here we go. Here's the last jump, I believe. It is, last jump. Let's quickly honk the system. I'm pretty sure I've been in here before. Let's have a look. We've got what looks like a gas giant, it is, and high metal content. You know, bugger it. I'll have a quick... What's that? We'll have a quick look here. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Maybe some of these will be terraformable or not. I don't know. Might as well have a quick look since there's more signals in system. Here we go. Right, about 60% of the system discovered. Right, that's going to be orbiting the gas giant, isn't it? There we go. So that's the only gas giant in the system discovered. And now we can go back and have a look. Although I can't see where the other ones would be, so I can't be bothered. And standard gas giant confirmed. Alright. I wish it was easier to get out of the codex. I just press one button just to instantly close it down.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Right,
How's the jumping?
say again?
How's the jumping going?
Last jump.
Last jump. Hey.
It is 226 light years into Amiga sector.
Oh, so it's time for me now to return to the station to not miss the crash.
Where's the cavalry?
I am not gonna crash. Chaos does not want a big boom.
Who talked about you?
Oh right. So who's gonna kill me then?
No, I'm not gonna do that again.
No, not again.
I've been there.
Fuel scooping.
Right, unidentified signal sources, that's fine, but I just want the station. There we go, mining operation that way. "1,000 light seconds out." Yep, it's fine. Although we are very... I don't know if we're actually inside a nebula right now, but we're just on the edge of one, I think. Let's have a look on the galaxy map and see. Yeah, we're just on the edge of a nebula. Yeah, oh, it's the Omega Nebula. Ah, you know what? I never noticed that. I remember my first proper exploration trip was to come out here. We went to the Omega Nebula, the Trifid Nebula, and one more nebula which I can't remember what the hell it was called.
Kind of looks like a tree.
Yeah, a little bit. A very purple tree.
There, it just looks like a pincushion.
It's been a while since I was last out here, since before Distance Worlds 2. Actually, no, the last time I was here was with the hauler in Into the Black. I'll start slowing down any second now. Then again, I don't really need to slow down. I could theoretically just barrel in headfirst into the rings. I'll lose some ship integrity.
Explosion in 3, 2.
Kaboom!
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure there'll be no kaboom. Much to the dismay of many people. And we are coming in from the right angle on the rings to actually be able to do that. But I'm not going to do it because it's easy enough just to come in properly. And I don't see any commanders, at least, I don't think, in Super Cruise.
I am.
Which private group are you in?
Wobbler's July.
Right, it's the same one I'm in, I just don't see you I don't see any commanders in Super Cruise presently.
Probably just gotta get closer.
Ah, it's entirely possible. There's actually an unidentified signal source right outside the mining thing. Let's see what it actually is. I'm not planning on dropping in. Come on. Ah, I just want to target that. That's all I want to target. There we go. I've got to say, it's in one of those very sparsely populated sides of the ring. You've got the really dense side over there, and this bit, you can see that there is a ring here, it's just not very densely populated. There we go. We're in disengage range, but I'm going to get a bit closer. Just in case. And there we are. Omega mining operation.
What about Bob?
Bob? I've come back from Bob. We've been there and come back already.
Oh yeah, but what about Bob? I mean,
well, we're going to sell the data. We're going to sell the data on him after we violated him. Right, so pad 15. Where's that in relation to everything? There it is. It's up the back. Well, I see RJ outside the station.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I'm coming in now as well.
Who's sniping on the pad?
Well, I'm entering the hangar now, so we can't do it. Right, so refuel, repair, restock, advanced maintenance. There we go. That's everything sorted. Shipyard. Let's transfer over our Vulture. It's going to cost me just shy of 9 million in order to transfer it here.
Now I learned to keep my distance once you're around the station.
You make it sound like I can't fly.
No, not at all. That's just me having creative ways of landing.
Right, okay. So, right, so let's see how much we're going to make here. As soon as the Universal Cartographics catches up with everything else. Here we go. So, oh, there we go. Just make first page, making back the money for... right, detailed surface scan is that one, but that looks like it might be Planet Bob. I don't think it is, though. Let's get that. Right, where is it? Planet Bob. Which one is that one then? Ends in C29-2. C29-2. Right, none of those are Bob yet. So C29-2. There it is. This sure, yeah, this is Planet Bob system. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one. I'd actually get 5.8 million for this system.
You only mapped Bob?
I only mapped Bob. I didn't map anything else.
Nice.
Apparently, I detail surface scanned the stars. There it is. Surface mapped. Yeah, surface mapping Bob is 5.7 million just by itself.
Nice.
So that's like almost half of all this. So that's awesome. 5.7 million for scanning Bob. But that might be for scanning the rings as well. I'm not sure.
Incoming message.
Let's see. Chaos Wolf, you are the first to discover a bunch of things. Awesome. That's nice to know. Sweet. Second page, 3.8 million, all but the kicking and screaming. Any new discoveries here? Let's find out. I can actually close that down now. Oh yeah, more discoveries. Quite a few more, actually. So, I'm kind of surprised with that, but... oh well, I'm not complaining. Another 2.8. So we've done quite a bit of scanning, even though we didn't really sit around for too many of them. We did the FSS scanning, but there's only like 2 planets in which I have probed, surface scanned. Another 2.8 mil. So we've made the money back at least for transferring the Vulture out. Yeah, a few less than this one, and that was it. So that's not bad at all. So I've got to say, it really does pay to surface scan a lot of things. I'm not going to bother with everything, just the really interesting looking ones. I mean, I wonder how much I would have made if I'd surface scanned the couple of ammonia worlds we found, or the water world I'd found. But the water world, at least, let's have a look. First of all, so down into the planets section, so Planet Bob, water world probe. Let's have a look at this one. Pretty sure I must have got the first discovery on this one as well. I did. First discovered by Chaos Wolf. Here we go. So this is what we found earlier today. So it's an argon atmosphere, actually. I wonder how much it would be to actually scan that, to probe that one. And that is only like 3,500 light years away. So if somebody wants to go and probe that one, go for it. I don't mind. But right now, where's Bob? Bob. There you are. Even further out. Here we go. First discovered by and first mapped by Chaos Wolf. There we go. Very happy about that. Suitable for water-based life. Well, I'm pretty sure it's suitable for most life because it is an Earth-like. And if we have a look at its specific information, outdoor world with a human breathable atmosphere and indigenous life. The atmosphere is far from chemical equilibrium as a result. You have maps of this planet. Pristine reserves, which are high metal content, metal rich even. Nitrogen, oxygen, water. So yeah, we could go there. I really want to get a station built around this area. We've got a bunch of unexplored areas which I haven't bothered scanning. Hello, Wolf. What's it? You've not seen you for in a while, or Twitch is just not. I haven't streamed for a while. The last time we streamed was day 1 of the Distant Worlds, where we were all jumping out. It was only about a half an hour stream because the stream crashed. Well, not that. Actually, no, it was about an hour's worth of stream because the game crashed shortly after. But no, we've just been from Waypoint 1 in Distant Worlds 2 to Planet Bob here and back again. So we literally came out just to map Bob. So as we can see, Bob is just shy of 2 Earth masses. It's got 1.5 G's of gravity, almost. Surface temperature, I imagine it's perfectly fine. I don't know what that counts as. You know what, I'm actually going to Google it.
Well, it's a feasible planet for your Subnautica station.
Oh yeah. Right, so let's change the Kelvin. It is, what? 275 Kelvin. 275. Apparently that's 1.85 Celsius. So it's a bit cold. Perfect for me.
Just above 0.
Yeah, just above 0. That's perfect for me. It's t-shirt weather. So yeah, Subnautica below 0. That's where Bob will be the planet. But yeah, I'm glad that we finally got this done. And now, if we go back into the shipyard, we can see that we've currently got just less than 15 hours on the transit of our Vulture here for the CG. Hopefully it'll be here by within good time for tomorrow, so we can go and do some of the combat CG. Yep, I don't know why the Python still wanted, because I'm pretty sure I cleared that, but I might be wrong.
Oh, yours as well? Okay.
Yeah, mine as well. Yeah, only 15 hours, yeah. But I'll be streaming later tomorrow. But yes, anyway, let's see. It's very red. There we go. But that is going to be it for this stream today. We've done quite a lot. We've been going for 3 hours and 10 minutes, and I need some food. So, thank you very much for watching. I've been Commander Chaos Wolf from Sci-Fi Gaming. You guys, as always, have been epic. And these guys, as ever, have been the WulffPack. We'll say goodbye for today.
Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Meow.
Fuck off. Until next time, Commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.